Warrior Lore. Chapter 41-48. Brother-in-law is going to have a death match with Liao Feiyu because of his mother. The battle is about to begin, and the news has spread like wildfire in the underground city. In the Jiuhe tribe's residence, a young man reported to Gong Chung Miao Miao with an anxious look on his face. Gong Chung Miao Miao was dumbfounded when he heard this. Tianxi is going to have a death match with Liao Feiyu? Liao Feiyu? She knew of Liao Feiyu, the top genius of the Prodigy Group. In the Six Paths universe, he was one of the favorites to win the championship. Why would Tianxi want to have a death match with Liao Feiyu? No, I must stop him now. Tianxi is no match for Liao Feiyu. I must stop him now. Gong Chung Miao Miao's face was filled with panic as he ran outside. Sigh, sister, don't worry. Brother-in-law just killed Liao Feiyu's sister, Liao Fian. Liao Fian is a pinnacle universe supremacy, yet she was killed by brother-in-law. Brother-in-law hid his strength. His strength is also at the pinnacle universe supremacy level. Holy shit! This news has spread like wildfire in the underground city. Brother-in-law hasn't even cultivated for 100 million years, yet he already possesses such terrifying strength. This is heaven-defying. When the young man saw his sister's anxious expression, he hurriedly followed behind and said loudly. He received this news from the Hidden Dragon and Young Phoenix Group's chat group. When he heard this news, he was also dumbfounded and filled with disbelief. Now, all the experts and disciples of the tribes had rushed over to watch this deathmatch. They all came to see this young man who had cultivated for less than 100 million years, but was already at the pinnacle universe supremacy level. In the entire Six Paths universe, this could be said to be unprecedented and unparalleled. What? Gongqing Miao Miao froze when he heard this, but he didn't ask any questions and flew outside immediately. The arena was right outside the cave they were staying in. When he flew out, he saw two figures standing on the arena. In the surroundings, a dense crowd of experts and disciples were rushing over to this side. Holy shit, how is this possible? Brother Tianxi has the strength of a pinnacle universe supremacy. Gong Chung Miao Miao came to the edge of the arena and heard Tu Jiangtong's exclamation. The experts and disciples who had just arrived were also discussing in shock. Are you ready to die? In the arena, Liao Feiyu stared coldly at Tianxi. His face was filled with murderous intent and confidence. Today, Mu Li Tianxi had humiliated him, and he would make him pay with his life. The one who deserves to die is you. When Tianxi heard Liao Feiyu's words, his face was filled with a cold expression. His palm moved, and with the sharp sword in his hand, he directly attacked. Tianxi, be careful. Below the stage, Gong Chung Miao Miao shouted anxiously and concernedly when he saw the battle breaking out. Reckless fool. When Liao Feiyu saw Tianxi taking the initiative to attack him, his face was filled with coldness. With a wave of his hand, a shield and a spear appeared in his hands. He waved his spear and stabbed it at Tianxi. Boom! With a single move, the arena cracked open, and a burst of earth-attributed energy rushed toward Tianxi. Tianxi waved his arm, and numerous water attribute swords flew out in all directions. Then, they quickly floated above his head and formed a sword formation. The sword formation directly met Liao Feiyu's attack. Bam, bam, bam. The sword formation attacked, and the sharp swords carried a powerful aura, directly breaking Liao Feiyu's attack. Following that, the sword formation continued to attack Liao Feiyu without losing any momentum. Earth, sky lifting. Liao Feiyu felt the power of Tianxi's attack. His eyes focused, and he directly raised his shield. The surrounding soil spread towards the shield, directly forming an incomparably huge and thick defense. Water, doppelganger. Water, sword mound. When Tianxi saw this, his eyes focused, and his body directly split into dozens of doppelgangers. Each doppelganger held a water sword in their hands, and they stood in a fixed position. Dozens of doppelgangers attacked Liao Feiyu at the same time. Seeing this, Liao Feiyu's face darkened. He did not use the bloodline weapon in his body immediately. If he used such a weapon right from the start, he would be looked down upon by others. He shouted, and the soil around him surged towards him. His entire body began to expand rapidly, and soon, he became a 100-meter giant. The long spear in his hand also expanded more than 10 times under the cover of the soil. Liao Feiyu stared at Tianxi's figure with contempt, and the long spear in his hand swept with a terrifying aura. 21 swords. When Tianxi saw this, his expression did not change. His 21 doppelgangers suddenly turned into water energy and directly surged into the water sword in his hand. Instantly, the water sword shone brightly, and a stream of light streaked across. The 21 sharp swords connected together, and with a sharp edge, they directly met the long spear. Bam, bam, bam. A violent collision sound was heard. Everyone around could see that the long spear in Liao Feiyu's hand gradually turned into soil and fell to the ground. The water sword turned into water, attached to the long spear, and instantly attacked his huge, giant arm. Damn it, what kind of weird attack is this? When Liao Feiyu saw this, his expression changed, and he quickly dodged. One of his giant arm was directly cut off. However, he was not injured. What? Liao Feiyu is being suppressed by Muri Tianxi. Muri Tianxi is so powerful. Liao Feiyu is at a disadvantage. What kind of swordsmanship is Muri Tianxi using? It's so powerful. Hiss, I can't even imagine this. Muri Tianxi is too monstrous. When the surrounding experts saw that Muri Tianxi had completely suppressed Liao Feiyu, they all opened their eyes wide and discussed among themselves. The youths of the Hidden Dragon and Young Phoenix group were even more shocked. How could there be such a terrifying existence among them? What? What kind of opportunity did Muri Tianxi obtain? In the seats of honor, the experts of the top tribes looked at Muri Tianxi with sparkling eyes, and they were somewhat shocked. What kind of opportunity could allow such a young man to possess such great strength? Tianxi. At this moment, Muri In-er, who had received the news, flew over with a pale face. When she saw the situation in the arena, she was also shocked. Muri In-er's parents and brother were also shocked and incredulous. The young man in the arena was their grandson? Nephew? Chapter 41-49. A piece of trash like you dares to harass my mother? You must be tired of living. In the arena, Tianxi fixed his cold gaze on Liao Feiyu with a disdainful look. The discussions and exclamations around the arena did not reach his ears. He only had eyes for Liao Feiyu. As soon as he finished speaking, he continued his attack. His figure flickered, and he split into several dozen doppelgangers, each holding a sharp sword in their hands. Dozens of doppelgangers surrounded Liao Feiyu rapidly. Earth, heavy strike, tremor, gravity suppression. Liao Feiyu stared at him with a cold expression. He let out a low growl and smashed the huge shield in his hand onto the ground. The ground began to collapse and tremble violently. Like waves, ripples spread out in all directions. At the same time, the entire space seemed to have frozen. A strong gravitational force filled the entire arena. It was a wide-range attack. Tianxi stood in the arena and instantly felt the gravitational force below him increasing to a terrifying level. His speed had been reduced by half. Tianxi's expression remained unchanged. With a wave of his palm, waves of seawater appeared out of nowhere and covered the ground. The seawater rose higher and higher, drowning Tianxi's figure. Swish. In the seawater, he was like a swimming fish as he continued his attack on Liao Feiyu. Roar. Liao Feiyu stared at him and let out a low growl. The long spear in his hand expanded again, and he threw it towards Tianxi. Bam! Tianxi was in the water, and his figure flashed instantly. Around him, water doppelgangers held sharp swords and formed a sword formation. Beams of light connected the sharp swords together. He has integrated the formation into his sword technique. What a strong sword formation. If the sword formation is formed, Liao Feiyu will definitely not be a match for Muri Tianxi. Beside the arena, a few old and middle-aged men appeared beside Gongcheng Miao Miao. They looked at everything in the arena in awe. Great-grandfather, great-grandfather, daddy, Gong Chang Miao Miao's younger brother shouted when he saw the sudden appearance of the group of figures. This Mu Li Tianxi either has a heaven-defying fortuitous encounter or is taught by a powerhouse. Otherwise, it would be impossible for him to reach such a realm and possess such powerful combat skills and experience. Gong Cheng Miao Miao's great-grandfather nodded and said, "Miao Miao, do you know Mu Li Tianxi?" "Great-grandfather, I didn't know he was so strong." "Great-grandfather, will he be all right?" Gong Cheng Miao Miao shook his head and asked worriedly. "No, his combat experience and reflexes are much better than Liao Feiyu's. He won't lose." Gong Cheng's great-grandfather shook his head and said, "That's good, that's good." Gong Cheng heaved a sigh of relief and continued to watch. To have such combat experience at such a young age, he must have an expert teaching him. An old man standing beside Gong Cheng Miao Miao's great-grandfather commented. The others nodded in agreement. Sky Sword, Demon Ceiling. At this moment, Tianxi's cold voice rang out in the arena. On the arena, a huge sword formation was formed. The entire sword formation shone with a sharp luster as countless swords intertwined to form a huge pattern. The huge sword formation surrounded Liao Feiyu completely. One by one, the sharp swords flew towards him in a relentless attack. Bam, bam, bam. Liao Feiyu held the shield in his hand and fended off the attacks with an ugly expression. Ka, ka, ka. On the surface of his incomparably huge shield, cracks appeared one after another. Damn it, how can this guy's attacks be so strong? Liao Feiyu's face was cold. He didn't plan to use his bloodline weapon immediately. He wanted to rely on his own strength to kill Tianxi. If he used his bloodline weapon, even if he won, others would know that he relied on his powerful weapon to defeat Tianxi. But now, if he didn't use his bloodline weapon, he wouldn't be a match for Tianxi. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. Just as he was thinking, the situation changed. Below him, sharp swords suddenly pierced through the soil under his feet and shot towards him. What? Liao Feiyu's expression changed when he saw this. However, he couldn't react at this moment. Pong, 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 pong. The sharp swords slashed at him, causing his 100-meter-tall body to quickly crumble. Pieces of Earth-type energy armor fell to the ground. The huge impact caused his heart to tremble violently. Fresh blood flowed out of his mouth. His body couldn't help but fly up into the sky. That Liao Feiyu is going to lose. He is going to lose so quickly. To be able to defeat someone at the same level, this Mu Li Tianxi is much stronger than I imagined. He is almost a half step into the Universe Lord realm. Some of the experts in the surroundings judged as they watched the battle on the arena. Liao Feiyu's father, grandfather, and the others all looked on with icy expressions. Mu Li Tianxi, don't think of defeating me. If I say I will kill you, I will kill you. Liao Feiyu vomited blood as he flew up into the sky. His entire body was in excruciating pain. His face was contorted and filled with a sinister expression. Liao Feiyu covered his chest with his palm and clawed. Wong. A khaki-colored hammer appeared in his hand. When the earth hammer appeared, it emitted an earthen yellow glow. The water swords that were attacking him rapidly crumbled and disappeared in the face of this earthen yellow light. It was as though he had met a terrifying existence. Scram! Liao Feiyu's face was flushed as he swung the earth hammer downwards. Boom! The earthen yellow energy surged downwards and engulfed the entire arena. The illusory image of the earth hammer covered the entire arena. Tianxi's expression changed slightly when he saw this. All the clones around him gathered towards him. However, in the next instant, all the clones collapsed under the force of this energy. Tianxi raised the sharp sword in his hand. The sharp sword split into 8 blades and revolved around him to form a defensive barrier. Ka-ka. However, this defensive barrier crumbled rapidly under the attack of the earth hammer. Fortunately, the earth hammer's attack had completely disappeared at this moment. Is this his trump card? Is this the treasure that the Xian Tu tribe expert gave him? Tianxi stared at the earth hammer and sensed the threat of death from it. However, there wasn't much of a change in his expression. His foster father had already told him about Liao Feiyu's supreme treasure. Now that he sensed its terrifying might, he wasn't worried at all. He had 100% confidence and trust in his foster father. Chapter 4150. Boom. A rumbling sound rang out in the arena, and a terrifying energy wave struck the defense around the arena. Liao Feiyu stood in the center with the earth hammer in his hand. A sandstorm slowly formed around him. Above him, an illusory image of an earth hammer condensed, exuding a powerful aura. The sudden change and Liao Feiyu's sudden counterattack made all the experts and disciples of the surrounding tribes slightly startled. What is this? What a powerful treasure! On the Muley tribe side, the group of elders and experts, including Tianxi's grandfather, were shocked to see Liao Feiyu's sudden counterattack. They stared nervously at the earth hammer in Liao Feiyu's hand. This weapon isn't simple. No, this weapon is very, very strong. He's just a small disciple of the universe supremacy level. How could he have such a powerful treasure? An elder of the Muley tribe said with an embarrassed expression. As universe ruler level existences, they could naturally sense whether a treasure was good or bad. The earth hammer in Liao Feiyu's hand contained a terrifying amount of energy and power. Even the most powerful treasure of the Muley tribe was inferior to it. That shouldn't be the case. A disciple of such a level shouldn't have such a powerful treasure. Oh no. Another elder of the Muley tribe said with a gloomy face. When Tianxi's grandfather heard this, his expression changed drastically. His face was filled with worry and anxiety. Maureen, Er's heart skipped a beat when she heard that. She quickly flew to Wang Xian's side. Mr. Wang Xian, will Tianxi be in danger? Maureen, looked at Wang Xian, clenched her fist and asked. His son had suddenly displayed such a powerful and heaven-defying strength. Even as a mother, she did not know about his strength. This was definitely related to Wang Xian. Even if Tianxi's talent was heaven-defying, it was definitely because of Wang Xian that he could possess such strength and battle experience. Otherwise, it would be impossible for such a powerful existence to be born. Don't worry, there won't be any danger. Wang Xian looked at Maureen and gave her a faint smile. That's good, that's good. Upon hearing Wang Xian's words and seeing her smile, Maureen was completely relieved. Until today, she still didn't know the background of this mysterious young man whom she had saved. Fortunately, she could tell that Wang Xian was sincere about Tianxi and treated him like his own child. On the side, Tianxi's grandfather and the elders of the Muley tribe heard this. They looked at each other and then looked at the arena again. They had witnessed the mysteriousness and power of Tianxi's adoptive father. Not to mention anything else, being able to nurture Tianxi to the peak of the universe venerable realm was already very terrifying. Oh no, how could that guy have such a powerful weapon? On the Juha tribe side, Gong Cheng Miao Miao's younger brother exclaimed in surprise and stared nervously. Gong Cheng Miao Miao bit her lips and stared at him. Bloodline weapons? They're the most powerful treasures in every clan of the mystic Earth tribe, aren't they? Only the most powerful seniors would have it, right? Tianxi is in trouble. Seeing this, Tu Jiangtong's expression changed slightly, and he said, You're right. Although he had a good relationship with Tianxi, he couldn't help him in this situation. He was only a fifth-order universe venerable. He was too weak. Furthermore, this matter concerned the mystic Earth tribe and the Liao clan. How could he, a fifth-order venerable of the Tu tribe, meddle in the affairs of the Liao clan? Even if he looked for his father and grandfather, it would be useless. TSK. Some of the experts of the dead tribe looked at the earth hammer weapon and shook their heads indifferently, with a hint of mockery in their eyes. They naturally knew about such a treasure. It wasn't something a peak universe venerable disciple could possess. The experts of the surrounding tribes understood in their hearts. This was the mystic Earth tribe, this was the Liao clan, and they were going to get rid of this monstrous kid. Little bastard, are you ready to die? Liao Feiyu stood there like an ancient war god. His gaze was fixed on Tianxi, and his face was filled with disdain. The powerful aura made him feel that he could even face off against a first-order sovereign realm expert. Around the ring, The other 8 geniuses who were ranked in the top 10 were frowning too. They knew that they couldn't fight against Liao Feiyu with such a powerful treasure. No, without reaching the universe sovereign realm, you can't suppress Liao Feiyu. One of the young geniuses from the dead tribe said, "A dead person can make you more arrogant." Tianxi stared at Liao Feiyu, his expression unchanged, but his eyes were filled with a strong fighting spirit. "I will cripple your limbs first, then bury your head." Liao Feiyu's face turned cold when he heard Tianxi's words. He raised the earth hammer in his hand, and the blood patterns connected. He waved his arm, and an earth python formed on the earth hammer, attacking Tianxi. The earth python carried the strength of an invincible universe venerable. "Tianxi, watch out." Below, Gong Chung Miao Miao's expression changed when he saw the terrifying attack, and he shouted at Tianxi on the arena, "Do you think you're the only one with a powerful treasure?" Tianxi's eyes narrowed when he saw the earth python's power, and his body shook. A book slowly appeared above his head. On the cover of the book, there was a huge word, forbidden. Roar, roar. The earth python let out a roar, swayed its huge body, and wrapped around Tianxi. Wong. When the earth python came before Tianxi and was about to wrap around him, the book of water forbidden spells emitted a faint ripple. A ripple of water rushed towards the surroundings. The ripple passed by, and the earth python's attack stopped instantly, as though time had been frozen. Bam! Following which, the earth python gradually turned illusory and completely disappeared. Tianxi was shocked when he saw this. He had merely summoned the book and allowed it to hover around him. It was a simple treasure, yet it possessed such terrifying might. What kind of treasure did Godfather give him? What? Liao Feiyu's eyes narrowed when he saw this, and he looked at the unharmed Tianxi in disbelief. Die, die. He raised the earth hammer in his hand and smashed it at Tianxi. In the sky, an illusion of an earth hammer appeared. The entire earth hammer covered Tianxi completely, and there was no room for him to escape. He raised the earth hammer with both hands and smashed it downwards. Boom! A loud explosion was heard. Tianxi looked up, and waves of water energy surged into the Book of Water Forbidden Spells. Chapter 4151. Buzz. The energy in Tianxi's body surged into the Book of Water Forbidden Spells. The Book of Water Forbidden Spells trembled again and emitted a ripple. The ripple was directed at the giant hammer in the sky. It was still a simple ripple, and it was still an attack without any powerful aura. When the ripple surged toward the hammer also emitted a series of ripples as if it had turned illusory. Following this, the hammer formed by the energy of the earth element dissipated immediately. Tianxi raised his head to look at the scene, and the corners of his mouth curled up. He stared at Liao Feiyu in front of him and walked toward him. A river appeared under his feet. Tianxi strolled toward it with a hint of elegance and disdain. He looked so calm. No, no, no. How is this possible? That is the strongest bloodline weapon of our Liao clan. How could you possibly resist it? How is this possible? At this moment, Liao Feiyu was completely flustered when he saw his attack being nullified in an instant. He shook his head and roared. He raised the hammer in his hand and smashed it at Tianxi again. How is this possible? What kind of treasure is that? How could it resist the attack of the bloodline weapon of our Liao clan? Liao Feiyu's grandfather and some top experts of the Xin Earth tribe, who were sitting in the upper seats, immediately stood up and stared at the arena. Bloodline weapons were the top weapons of the Xin Earth tribe. There were 4 great tribes in the Xin Earth tribe, and each tribe only had 3 or 4 bloodline weapons. However, each bloodline weapon was extremely powerful. It was made by gathering a huge amount of treasures and resources from the entire Xin Earth tribe. Yet, such a powerful weapon and treasure had no way of dealing with that young man. What kind of treasure was that young man carrying? What kind of treasure was it? Gasp, that Muli Tianxi also has a treasure, and his treasure is extremely powerful. It completely suppresses Liao Feiyu's treasure. When the experts and disciples of the tribe saw this scene, their faces were filled with shock. Many of them knew a little about the treasure in Liao Feiyu's possession. However, the top treasure of the Xian Earth tribe was suppressed by the treasure in the hands of a young man? What? How is this possible? This is... Over at the Juha tribe, Gongcheng, Miao Miao's grandfather, and the other experts of the Juha tribe stared at the book of water forbidden spells floating above Tianxi's head. Their eyes widened, and their breathing quickened. They could sense an extremely powerful water energy from it. This water energy was extremely pure. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Liao Feiyu widened his eyes and gritted his teeth. His face was filled with madness. When he saw Mu Li Tianxi walking towards him, his eyes were filled with anger. He was actually forced into such a state by a fellow who was a generation younger than him. I'm actually not his match. His eyes were bloodshot as he raised the earth hammer in his hand. In the next instant, his body was enveloped by the earth energy that erupted from the earth hammer. The earth hammer in his hand also rapidly grew bigger. This time, he directly turned into a 1,000-meter-tall giant. His huge body, with the support of the earth hammer, instantly caused his strength to erupt to the peak. Especially the earth hammer in his hand. The faint roar of a huge beast could be heard. The earth hammer vibrated and smashed towards Tianxi. This hammer was earth-shattering. Its destructive power has already reached the First Order Universe Lord Realm. All the surrounding universe ruler realm powerhouses narrowed their eyes when they saw this scene and exclaimed in unison. In the Muley tribe, everyone's faces were filled with nervousness. The huge earth hammer descended from the sky. Tianxi, who was on the stage, looked extremely small, like an ant that could be easily smashed to death. Tianxi felt Liao Feiyu's aura in front of him, and his face was filled with seriousness. He slowly extended his right hand and placed it on top of the Book of Water Forbidden Spells. Waves of water energy surged into it. When the water energy surged into the Book of Water Forbidden Spells, there was only a slight ripple. The entire Book of Water Forbidden Spells was incomparably calm. After all, the Book of Water Forbidden Curse was too powerful. It was a fragment of 2/3 of the heavenly Yuan fortune. Tianxi could not even control such a treasure. In fact, Tianxi could not even open the first page of the Book of Water Forbidden Spells. However, there was no need for him to open it. Even if he borrowed a trace of the book's power, it would still be extremely terrifying. A treasure like the Book of Water Forbidden Spells was something that even a Heaven Yuan Creation Realm expert would fight for with all their might. If such a treasure was in the hands of a Pinnacle Universe Lord Realm expert, it would not be a good thing, because it would be coveted by a Heaven Yuan Creation Realm expert. The energy within Tianxi's body surged into the Book of Water Forbidden Spells. This time, the Book of Water Forbidden Spells only emitted a faint glow. At this moment, the incomparably huge earth hammer had already descended from above. The attack of the earth hammer was like an endless mountain range smashing down. It was exceptionally terrifying. Boom. Around them, all the experts and disciples stared at this scene with their eyes fixed on it. Tianxi lifted his head and stared at it. In the next instant, the earth hammer landed on the Book of Water Forbidden Spells. The ultimate treasure of my Liao family, indestructible. Die. Liao Feiyu roared and energy surged from his body. A booming sound was heard. The surface of the Book of Water Forbidden Spells shone brightly. A little high profile. I'm afraid my trip to the Six Paths universe is coming to an end. Wang Xian shook his head when he saw this scene. Wang Xian had not expected to use a powerful weapon to clash with the Book of Water Forbidden Spells. Why would he still need to engage in close combat when he already had the combat strength of a Pinnacle Universe Lord? Wouldn't it be better to attack from a distance? Why did he have to use a weapon to clash with the Book of Water Forbidden Spells? Wang Xian was slightly speechless. He looked over, and so did everyone else. In their line of sight, the huge earth hammer collided with an azure blue book. The size of the two were not on the same level. However, after the collision, the Book of Water Forbidden Spells was attacked. The entire cover of the book trembled slightly as though it was about to be opened. However, the impact of the Book of Water Forbidden Spells was still not enough to open the first page. The Book of Water Forbidden Spells trembled and formed a ripple that charged towards the earth hammer. In the next instant, under the gaze of hundreds of millions of experts and disciples from the Six Paths universe, the huge earth hammer began to crumble and dissipate. This time, what crumbled and dissipated was not just the energy condensed from the earth attribute. It was the bloodline weapon, the earth hammer. How could a powerful weapon forged after birth go head-on against a heaven yuan creation treasure, even if it was just a fragment of a heaven yuan creation treasure? Chapter 4152. Ka ka ka. The sound of something shattering resounded in the arena. Liao Feiyu's giant body froze. The earth hammer in his hand started to crumble under everyone's gaze. Completely crumbled. At this moment, he felt the crumbling earth hammer. He was completely stunned as he watched the Liao family's powerful bloodline weapon crumble. Yes, he was completely stunned this time. This earth hammer was one of the Liao family's top weapons. Now it was destroyed. Destroyed in the hands of a mere peak universe, venerable brat. Liao Feiyu's grandfather's face turned pale as he spat out a mouthful of blood. His eyes were bloodshot as he stared at the arena, his body trembling violently. Damn it, the silver earth hammer was destroyed. It was actually destroyed. Liao Feiyu's grandfather's eyes were bloodshot as he revealed a ferocious expression. He roared and a terrifying aura erupted from his body. The silver earth hammer was one of the few bloodline treasures of the Liao family. It was one of the Black Earth tribe's inherited treasures. Now, it had actually been destroyed. This was a huge loss to them. How is this possible? How could the silver earth hammer be destroyed so easily? What treasure is that in the young man's hand? Hiss! A bloodline treasure was actually destroyed. This? In the blink of an eye, numerous powerful beings from the Xian Earth tribe stood up. Their faces fell as they stared at the scene in shock. For a youth to possess the strength of a universe venerable realm expert was already shocking to them. Now, the young man's weapon had actually destroyed their Black Earth tribe's bloodline weapon. This? No. Liao Feiyu stared at the crumbling silver earth hammer and roared with bloodshot eyes. When you bullied my mother, did you think about this? Are you ready to die? Tianci stared at them, his face cold and sinister. His expression didn't change much. He continued to walk towards Liao Feiyu, his eyes locked onto him. Liao Feiyu saw Tianci approaching. This time, he couldn't help but take 2 steps back. His face was filled with fear. He didn't want to die. Around them, all the experts and disciples of the tribes were watching in shock. Die. Tianci's eyes suddenly sped up. From the Book of Water Forbidden Spells, a stream of water fell onto the sharp sword in his hand. A wave of terrifying energy formed on the sword. The next moment, it slashed at Liao Feiyu. Stop! Liao Feiyu's father's expression kept changing as he watched from his seat of honor. He gritted his teeth and let out a low growl. He flew up to the arena and stared at Tianci with a murderous look in his eyes. With a wave of his arm, a pile of soil and sand instantly buried Tianci. Liao Feiyu's father had participated in the Heaven List Group's competition. Although he did not enter the top 10, he was still in the top 30. The strength of a fourth-order universe sovereign. His attack was fatal to a peak universe venerable disciple. There was almost no possibility of escape. Liao Feiyu's father's sudden intervention caught everyone off guard. Tianci's mother, grandfather, and the elders of the Muley tribe were also stunned by the sudden change of the situation. Some peak Ninth Order universe sovereigns frowned when they saw Liao Feiyu's father's sudden attack. Some experts looked over at the Black Earth tribe and shook their heads when they saw that the experts of the Black Earth tribe had no intention of stopping them. The Black Earth tribe was one of the top 2 tribes in the Six Paths cosmos. Other tribes did not dare to interfere with their affairs. The Black Earth tribe had disregarded the rules and wanted to kill Muley Tianci. Wang Xian shook his head when he saw the scene. He waved his arm and a water sword appeared in front of the soil and sand, neutralizing the attack of the soil and sand. Is this the Black Earth tribe? Trying to suppress others when they are no match for them. TSK. A universe sovereign is going to kill them directly. Wang Xian's eyes were filled with mockery as he looked on. He was not surprised by the scene before him. Ever since Wang Xian rose to prominence on Earth, He had encountered too many such incidents. The high and mighty forces had shamelessly broken the rules and directly killed the challengers that they thought were weak. I, Muley Tianci, have finally witnessed the so-called big tribes. When the small ones can't beat them, the old ones come and kill me. Is this the style of the Black Earth tribe? This is the Black Earth tribe? Tianci broke out in cold sweat when he saw the scene. Fortunately, his foster father had intervened. Otherwise, unless he removed the restriction in his body, he would die without a doubt. You deserve to die for destroying the supreme treasure of our Black Earth tribe. You deserve to die for insulting our Black Earth tribe. When Liao Feiyu's father saw that his attack had been blocked, his eyes narrowed and he roared with an ugly expression. Your Black Earth tribe disciple fought with me on the arena and his weapon was destroyed. How dare you say that I deserve to die? Is the Black Earth tribe so shameless? A dignified top-notch tribe actually dares to say such shameless words. Truly shameless to the extreme. Tianci couldn't help but bellow when he saw the murderous look on Liao Feiyu's father. The Black Earth tribe is so shameless. When the small ones can't beat them in the arena, the old ones come and try to kill Muley Tianci. Isn't that too shameless? Liao Feiyu's father's attack shocked the surrounding experts and disciples. A young man couldn't help but comment. Shut up. However, a middle-aged man beside him reprimanded him immediately. The weak were prey to the strong. The Black Earth tribe wasn't something they could discuss. All the rules were set by the strong. The history books were also written by the strong. The weak were ultimately the losers. As long as the strong were shameless, the weak wouldn't be able to do anything about it. Just like this moment. Shut up. The Black Earth tribe isn't someone you can give pointers to. If you say another word, I'll kill you. Liao Feiyu's father bellowed with murderous intent when he heard Tianci. Tianci's breathing quickened when he saw how overbearing he was. The other party wasn't reasoning with him at all. He was trying to oppress him with his strength. Sir of the Black Earth tribe, our Tianci is still young and immature. I apologize to you and the Black Earth tribe on his behalf. I'm sorry. Tianci's grandfather's expression changed drastically. He quickly flew to the arena and grabbed Tianci's arm while apologizing to Liao Feiyu's father. Chapter 4153. Father, you can't let him off. You can't let him off. He destroyed the powerful bloodline treasure of our Xian Earth tribe. Kill him. Kill him. Liao Feiyu stared at Tianci and roared when he saw his father making a move. He was utterly defeated and his bloodline weapon was destroyed. This made him lose his mind. Aren't you guys too shameless? The arena battles are supposed to be fair and just. What's the meaning of the universe lord interfering now? If you guys do this, how will it be fair in the future? Gongcheng Miao Miao, who was watching from below, was furious. She couldn't help but shout. His figure flashed, wanting to fly up to the arena. Miao Miao, come over here. Don't talk nonsense. Gongcheng Miao Miao's great-grandfather heard her and had a slight change in expression. He waved his arm and a wave of energy wrapped around her, pulling her back. Great-grandfather, I'm not talking nonsense. They are too shameless and don't follow the rules. How can they convince others in the future? How can they? Gongcheng Miao Miao continued to speak loudly. However, before she could finish her sentence, she was sealed off by a stream of water. Woo-woo. Gongcheng Miao Miao opened her mouth but couldn't make a sound. She looked at Mori Tianci with worry in her eyes. I'm sorry, everyone from the Xian Earth tribe. I'll bring this brat away now. Tianci's grandfather apologized to Liao Feiyu's father once again as he pulled him down the arena. Liao Feiyu's father looked on coldly but didn't make a move. Without receiving orders from his father or the experts of the tribe, he wouldn't make a move. They were in the wrong in this matter. It was fine if they could just kill the other party. However, this would embarrass the Xian Earth tribe. It would have a negative impact on their reputation. There will be plenty of opportunities to kill this brat. I'll just find an opportunity and kill him directly. He thought to himself. Tianci. Tianci's grandfather brought him down the arena forcefully. Muri'in, and the rest flew over immediately and looked at him with concern. Tianci, let's forget about this matter. I'll send you back to the tribe later. Tianxi's grandfather said to him with a bitter expression. Tianxi had destroyed a powerful treasure of the Xian Earth tribe. He was worried that the mystic Earth tribe would take revenge. If they really wanted to take revenge, their Muley tribe wouldn't be able to stop them. In fact, if they dared to resist, the Muley tribe would be implicated. Now, he could only let Tianxi return to the tribe and pray that the Xuantu tribe would not pursue the matter. Tianxi looked at his family, his face filled with unwillingness. Foster father, I can't accept this. Tianxi looked at Wang Xian with strong indignation on his face. If it's their fault, why are they still so arrogant? Why didn't they follow the rules? How could they break the rules? Why are they so shameless? He gritted his teeth and said angrily, because they think they are superior. Wang Xian looked at him and replied calmly, what can you do even if you're indignant? However, everything is up to you. With foster father here, there is nothing to worry about. Wang Xian looked at him and added another sentence. Godfather, I want to become stronger. I want to become stronger as soon as possible. Tianxi looked at Wang Xian and gritted his teeth. With a serious look, he made up his mind. I want them to pay the price. All right, let's continue. Wang Xian looked at Tianxi's decision and said plainly. Since Tianxi had chosen to expose himself, so be it. Anyway, he wouldn't be able to hide it for long. Taking the initiative to make a choice was much better than being exposed passively. Upon hearing Wang Xian, Tianxi nodded his head solemnly and looked in the direction of the arena. Around them, Murray and Tianxi's grandfather were watching the conversation between Tianxi and Wang Xian with puzzlement. What did they mean? What was the meaning of their conversation? Mom, Grandpa, I'm going to show you my true strength today. Tianxi chuckled, lifted his head slightly and spoke. He looked in the direction of Gongchang Miao Miao. Gongchang Miao Miao was also staring at her. Miao Miao, today, I'm going to show you the real Muley Tianxi. Tianxi said loudly to her as he turned to the arena. Bam! In the next instant, the water attribute on his body spread outwards. At the same time, a wave of wood attribute energy erupted gradually. Liao Feiyu and Liao Feiyu's father. You guys think you're high and mighty, but I, Tianxi, was born to be extraordinary. I beat up the young and the old. Fine, I'll slaughter both of you today. I'm going to see how shameless the Xuantu tribe is. Let's see if you guys will continue to send the old guys up here. As Tianxi spoke, he moved and returned to the arena in an instant. His speed was terrifying. In the blink of an eye, he was back in the arena again. This speed was definitely not something a universe venerable could possess. Tianxi. Murray and Tianxi's grandfather were a little dumbfounded. What's going on? What's going on? Tianxi challenged the Xuantu tribe directly. Don't worry. Just watch. Today is the day Tianxi makes a name for himself in the universe. Hee hee. Wang Xian chuckled and spoke to them. Wang Xian, what's going on? Maureen looked at Wang Xian and then at her son in the arena with a face full of astonishment. But she also knew that Wang Xian would not harm her son. Huh, that Mori Tianxi is in the arena again. He wants to challenge Liao Jiyang? It can't be. Is he out of his mind? He challenged the Xuantu tribe and Liao Feiyu's father directly. He's challenging a fifth-order universe sovereign expert. Is he courting death? You don't know? This Mori Tianxi is a little reckless. What realm is Liao Feiyu's father at? How can he challenge him? The young are full of vigor. What's the use of being born extraordinary? Muli Tianxi's cultivation talent is indeed monstrous, but how can he be a match for a fifth-order sovereign realm expert? All the experts and disciples from the surrounding tribes thought this was the end of the matter. They thought that the Xuantu tribe cherished their reputation and would not continue to break the rules. But they did not expect Mori Tianxi to take the initiative to challenge the old and the young again. Going against a fifth-order universe sovereign was simply courting death. On the arena, Liao Feiyu's father, Liao Jiyang, was also taken aback. He had let that brat off, but this brat came back to challenge him? Challenging him? Continuing to challenge the Xuantu tribe? Chapter 4154. When Muli Tianxi returned to the stage. When Liao Feiyu and his father, Liao Jiyang, heard what he said, their expressions sank. However, in the next instant, Liao Jiang's face was filled with a sinister smile. Previously, he did not kill Mu Li Tianxi because he cared about the Xian Earth tribe's face. But now, Mu Li Tianxi had taken the initiative to challenge him. This was simply courting death. Hee, good, very good. You want to challenge me? Liao Jiang had a cold smile on his face as his eyes flashed. Because of the rules, I let you live. Now that you don't care, you can die. If I want to kill you, it's no different from crushing an ant. Go to hell, Liao Jiang said. This time, he did not hesitate. He waved his hand, and an earth arrow appeared in front of him. The earth arrow shot towards Tianxi. Although this earth arrow was not the strongest attack of a fifth-order universe sovereign, even a fourth-order universe sovereign would have to go all out to defend against it. The gap brought about by the difference in levels was extremely huge. Whoosh! The earth arrow arrived in front of Tianxi in an instant. Tianxi stared at the earth arrow without any change in his expression. Beneath his feet, a tree was growing rapidly. The huge tree was lush and full of leaves. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. The branches directly condensed into a huge rattan and met the earth arrow head-on. Pong! The sound of collision rang out once more. Mu Li Tianxi was only a fourth-order universe lord, but he had the power of the heavenly origin fortune divine tree. With the support of this power, it was too easy for him to fight above his realm. After the huge collision, the earth arrow dissipated. That huge vine was like a huge python, still exuding a powerful aura. Wood element. How is this possible? How can he control the wood element? He has the wood element of at least a fifth-order universe lord. How is this possible? At that instant, everyone around the stage was stunned once more. Yes, completely stunned. They felt like they had been struck by lightning. They felt like everything in front of them was an illusion. A youth who had cultivated for less than 100 million years had the strength of a peak universe venerable. This was already shocking and monstrous. But now, this young man displayed the strength of a fifth-order universe sovereign. And this time, it wasn't the water attribute, but the wood attribute. A fifth-order universe sovereign realm youth who had cultivated for less than 100 million years? This must be fake, right? Unbelievable. Every expert and every disciple was stunned by the scene before them and Mu Li Tianxi's strength. Muri-in Tianxi's grandfather, and the experts of the Muri tribe were the same. This strength? Especially Tianxi's grandfather. His current strength was only at the fifth-order universe sovereign realm. However, his grandson's strength was not weaker than his. Also, how did he master the wood element? Ener, what's going on? Why did Tianxi also control the wood element? And he's so strong? He could not help but ask. However, when he saw his daughter's confused expression, he knew that his daughter didn't know about this matter either. Then everything. He looked at the calm Wang Xian and felt that the current Wang Xian was extremely mysterious. You actually withstood it. Wood element, your wood element realm is so strong. How is this possible? Liao Jiang looked at this scene with his eyes wide open and roared in disbelief. My godfather said that I'm not suitable to cultivate the water element. The wood element is my true attribute. Are you ready to die? Tianxi stared at him calmly. In the next instant, he narrowed his eyes and the towering tree behind him attacked Liao Jiang with its branches. The branches that filled the sky were like giant pythons that could devour the heavens and the earth, devouring Liao Jiang. Damn it! Earth-exploding meteorites. Liao Jiang's expression changed drastically. One of his hands turned into a giant arm and smashed towards the ground. Rumble. Rumble. The ground cracked and the soil condensed into terrifying meteorites that flew towards the countless branch pythons. Rumble. However, the branch pythons engulfed the meteorites in an instant. The power of the two seemed to be on a completely different level. The terrifying branches continued to attack Liao Jiang. What? Liao Jiang's eyes narrowed when he saw how easily his attack was destroyed. He knew that Mu Li Tianxi was much stronger than him. He wasn't his match at all. Although it was unbelievable and hard to accept, it was the truth. Father, save me. Liao Jiang hurriedly shouted for help. Where did this monster come from? Liao Jiang's father stood on the main seat and stared at this scene with his eyes wide open. His expression kept changing. He signaled to a middle-aged man beside him. The middle-aged man beside him nodded his head and flew towards the arena. "Stop!" The middle-aged man shouted and waved his arm. A butcher's knife formed in the air. The butcher's knife was so huge that it could almost stand in the sky. It slashed towards Tianxi, an attack that belonged to an Eighth-Order Universe Lord. And it was a very strong attack. Hee, how ironic. So this is your Xian Tu tribe. When you beat the young, the old comes. When you beat the old, an even older one comes. How despicable. The moment the middle-aged man attacked, Tianxi sensed it. He looked over with disdain, and this voice of ridicule also spread throughout the entire arena. It's Liao Mingdao. He actually attacked. This is indeed despicable. When the young couldn't beat the old came. When the old couldn't beat the old, an even stronger one came. What's the point? Isn't this Xian Tu tribe too shameless? Why don't they just send an expert to kill Muli Tianxi? Liao Feiyu is in the top 10 of the Chosen One group, and Liao Jiang is in the top 20 of the Heaven List group. This Liao Mingdao is even stronger, and he is a strong contender for the first place of the War God group. It's too shameless for them to come out one by one. The surrounding experts couldn't help but comment when they saw that the Xian Tu tribe had sent Liao Mingdao. This series of actions, too shameless. Beat the god. Tianxi's body shook when he saw Liao Mingdao's attack. 3 clones appeared around him. The 3 clones each held a branch. At the same time, a branch appeared in Tianxi's hand. His main body and the 3 clones waved their branches in unison towards the huge butcher's knife. Bam! An intense collision sound reverberated through the air once again. 4 pieces of paper landed on the butcher's knife. The butcher's knife started to crumble. Chapter 4155. The heavenly Yuan fortune treasure had appeared. The 4 pieces of divine wood landed on the butcher's knife, causing it to crumble completely. At the same time, the countless branches continued to attack Liao Jiang. Liao Mingdao had thought that after he killed Muri Tianxi, his attack would lose its power. However, he had never expected that his attack would be blocked. His eyes widened. Numb. Yes, the shock of the day had made him numb. Save me. It was only when the terrified cries for help continued to ring out from below that he reacted. He lowered his head and quickly flew towards Liao Jiang to save him. Pa, pa, pa. However, at this moment, he heard the sound of a willow twig whipping. Then, 4 terrifying branches appeared around him. These 4 branches seemed to want to obliterate him. This made his scalp go numb, and he quickly tried to block them. At this moment, a blood-curdling scream came from below. The densely packed branches pierced through Liao Jiang's body and tore through every drop of his flesh and blood. Liao Jiang was dead. Liao Mingdao's expression changed drastically. Father! Liao Feiyu, who was watching from the back, was also completely stunned. His father had been killed. He was killed by Muli Tianxi. Gasp! At this moment, gasps could be heard all around. What did they just see? Fuck. Even the pinnacle cosmos ruler realm powerhouses couldn't help but rub their eyes. Were they dreaming? That young man? Or a normal human? Or a human from the 6 Paths universe? How could he be so strong? Impossible. This is the aura of a heavenly Yuan fortune treasure. This is definitely the aura of a heavenly Yuan fortune treasure. At the same time, in a room outside the underground city, 7 figures gathered in the slightly crowded room. Their auras were hidden to the extreme. The 7 of them were the 7 heavenly Yuan fortune treasure realm experts, by Key Saint. During this period of time, they had been moving forward cautiously and finally entered the underground city. In order to prevent being discovered, they had no choice but to hide in this small room. While they were discussing how to go deeper, they suddenly sensed the fluctuations of the Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme Treasure. The 7 of them widened their eyes. It's the aura of the Heaven Origin Fortune Treasure. It's the aura of that Heaven Origin Fortune Treasure. Encyclopedia Saint's eyes shone with a scorching light as he roared somewhat agitatedly. But soon, his expression changed. This won't do. The aura of the Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme Treasure has been leaked. The Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme Treasure is about to be exposed. We must act immediately. We must act immediately. Encyclopedia Saint said anxiously. Let's go. Let's charge over. Go there directly. Don't worry about being exposed. Go there directly. The other 6 Heavenly Yuan manifestation experts also yelled in a somewhat crazed manner. Boom. In the next instant, they moved and flew directly in the direction of the aura of the Heavenly Yuan Fortune Supreme Treasure. Their speed was extremely fast. The aura of the Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme Treasure was suddenly exposed, which gave them a bad feeling. Because the 6 Paths Universe's Heavenly Yuan manifestation experts were also searching for the Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme Treasure. The exposure of this aura could possibly attract the 6 Paths Universe's Heavenly Yuan Creation Treasure. Once they went there, it would be very difficult for them to compete. Speed. They must be fast. The 7 figures practically used all their strength. According to their calculations, they could reach there within a minute. This aura is... At this moment, in the void around the underground city, the news of the Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme Treasure in the plains had been thoroughly spread out. A large number of Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme experts entered the plains. This news was naturally known by the 3 Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme experts of the 6 Paths Universe. In addition, their 6 Paths Universe was holding the 6 Paths Conference, so the 3 Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme experts were also in the plains. Not far from the underground city, the Heaven Origin Creation Realm expert in the form of a metal element cheetah suddenly sensed an extremely powerful and pure energy. This energy was the energy of the Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme Treasure. Moreover, with this pure energy, it was definitely not from the Heaven Yuan Fortune Treasure fragment. Could it be that the Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme Treasure is really in the plains, or in the underground city? The Cheetah Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme expert's eyes lit up. Hong. Instantly, his speed reached a terrifying level as he flew towards the underground city. The Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme Treasure had appeared. The Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme expert sensed it. At the underground city's arena, all the experts and disciples of the various tribes watched as Tianci killed the 5th Order Universe Lord Liao Jiang. They watched as he fought against the 8th Order Universe Lord Liao Mingdao. Liao Feiyu's grandfather watched as his son was killed, and his eyes flashed with killing intent. He glared at Tianci and was prepared to suppress him. He did not believe that such a young man could possess such formidable strength. Hong, 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 Hong. However, at this moment, in the middle of the Black Earth Tribe's experts, in the middle of the Dead Tribe's experts, 2 Pinnacle Universe Lord experts emitted a powerful aura. They stared at the god striking wood branch in Tianci's hands, their eyes wide open, filled with shock and passion. Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme Treasure. Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme Treasure. A low roar came from their mouths. Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme Treasure. At this moment, they recognized the Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme Treasure. As the core of the Black Earth Tribe and the Dead Tribe, they were the closest to the Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme experts. Therefore, they knew much more than the others. Among them was information about the Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme Treasure of their 6 Paths Universe. They had a detailed understanding of the Heavenly Origin Fortune Supreme Treasure, and they also had treasures that could help them investigate it. Before Tianci used the Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme Treasure, he could not sense it. But now, he sensed it. Oh! In the surroundings, all the experts and disciples from the various tribes looked over in shock when they saw the 2 Peak Universe Ruler Realm experts suddenly releasing their auras. Today, he had given them too many surprises. A heaven-defying youth. And now, the Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme Treasure was spat out by 2 Pinnacle Universe Lord experts. What was going on? The aura of the Pinnacle Universe Lord experts swept across the entire arena, causing everyone to feel immense pressure. All the tribes could feel that the sky was about to change, like something big was about to happen. Chapter 4156. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. A storm was brewing above the Six Paths Tournament's arena. The Shin-Tu tribe and the departed tribe's pinnacle universe rulers quickly arrived at the arena and stared at Tian-Ci. They stared at the divine wood branch in Tian-Ci's hand. On it, they sensed the pure information of the Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme Treasure. Tian-Ci looked at them with a calm expression on his face. Heaven Yuan Fortune Treasure. Is that the Heaven Yuan Fortune Treasure in your hand? One of the Profound Earth tribe's patriarchs trembled as he stared at Tian-Ci and growled. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that the Heaven Yuan Fortune Treasure that the entire Six Paths universe has been searching for, the Heaven Yuan Fortune Treasure that the Six Paths universe has been searching for, is in your hands, in your hands. The expert from the dead tribe trembled, his eyes blazing with passion. A Heaven Yuan Fortune Treasure that shook the entire Six Paths universe. A Heaven Yuan Fortune Treasure that many Heaven Yuan Fortune Realm experts were searching for, had appeared before their eyes. This made his breathing quicken. What? The treasure that the other universes have been searching for, the treasure that our Six Paths universe has been searching for over 100 million years, is in Muli Tianxi's hands? Heaven Yuan Fortune Treasure? This Muli Tianxi rose to such a terrifying level at such a young age because of the Heaven Yuan Fortune Treasure? Oh my God! At this moment, all the experts and disciples of the surrounding tribes held their breaths. The past 100 million years had been the most chaotic year in the Six Paths universe. It was also the most dangerous year for all the tribes. The Heaven Yuan Fortune Realm experts from other universes had invaded. Later on, the Heaven Yuan Fortune Realm experts had sent their subordinates into their universes. For this, the three Heaven Yuan Fortune Realm experts of the Six Paths universe had even issued an order to form a team to hunt down the invaders. The invasion of the other universes was all because the Six Paths universe was about to give birth to a Heaven Yuan Fortune Treasure. Now, this Heaven Yuan Fortune Treasure was in the hands of a young man. The Heaven's Origin Good Fortune Treasure is not in my hands. Rather, it has always belonged to me, and has always been one with me. My mother got pregnant out of wedlock and gave birth to me. It was because the Heaven's Origin Good Fortune Treasure was born inside of my mother. Tianxi looked at them calmly and said, What? When the Shin-Tu tribe and deceased tribes, Peak Universe Ruler Realm experts heard Tianxi's words, their eyes widened. Around the arena, Muli Yin also opened her mouth wide when she heard the news. Muli Yin was a pure person. When she suddenly got pregnant, she was a little confused and couldn't understand it at all. Later on, her father guessed that someone powerful had taken control of her body and defiled her, causing her to become pregnant. This was also the most logical and most likely scenario. Even she accepted this answer. But now, she wasn't tainted by anyone. She was pregnant and gave birth to the heavenly bestowal because of the Heavenly Origin Good Fortune Treasure. The Heavenly Origin Fortune Treasure was born in his body? What? Muli Yin was in a daze. The surrounding experts and disciples were also filled with shock. No wonder countless experts of other universes, the three lords of our universe, and all the tribes of our universe couldn't find the Heaven Origin Fortune Treasure even after exhausting all their efforts. It turns out that the Heaven Origin Fortune Treasure was born in a person's body, and it has perfectly fused with a person. A Peak Universe Ruler Realm expert murmured. In the past 100 million years, the entire Six Paths universe had been turned upside down and no Heavenly Origin Fortune Treasure was found. So this was it, the Heavenly Origin Fortune Treasure. However, around the arena, the experts and disciples of the various tribes looked at the center of the arena with their eyes wide open. Their eyes flashed and they took out their communicators, treasures, and some special scrolls and sent out some messages. And those who received the messages were all Heavenly Origin Fortune Realm experts from the other universes. A group of Heavenly Origin Fortune Realm experts entered the Six Paths universe. In the past 100 million years, their invasion of the Six Paths universe was very deep. Their subordinates would be suppressed by the Six Paths universe. Then they could develop subordinates from the Six Paths universe. Whether it was coercion or bribery, It was too easy for Heavenly Origin Fortune Realm experts to control the disciples of the Six Paths Universe experts. In fact, they even had spies in the various large tribes. And their spies were for the news of the Heavenly Origin Fortune treasure, especially since it was rumored that the Heavenly Origin Fortune treasure had appeared in the plains of Earth. A group of Heavenly Origin Fortune Realm experts naturally gathered their spies here. In the underground city, there were many around the arena. Now that these spies received the news, they immediately sent it out. The Heavenly Origin Fortune treasure had appeared. There were even some spies that looked around vigilantly and took out an altar-like object, teleportation array. It could teleport Heavenly Origin Fortune Realm experts over instantly. Take the Heavenly Origin Fortune treasure. A peak universe ruler from the Shin Earth tribe narrowed his eyes and immediately made a decision. He transmitted to his companions beside him. Beside him, there were 3 other peak universe ruler realm experts. They were experts that were watching the competition from the upper seats. At the same time, they were here to prevent invaders from other universes from coming and massacring the elites and experts of their Six Paths universe. Now that the Heavenly Origin Fortune treasure had appeared, they knew how important it was. They had to get it, even if they had to pay a terrible price. Boom! Just as they were about to make a move, a powerful aura surged towards them from the side. At the side, the 4 peak universe ruler experts from the departed tribe were also prepared to attack Tianci. This time, both sides had no reservations. Even if it meant fighting, they would not hesitate. In fact, the 3 peak universe ruler experts from the departed tribe had already attacked the 4 experts from the Shin Earth tribe. Obviously, they wanted to fight for an opportunity for one of their companions. This sudden turn of events caused everyone's expression to change drastically. The experts from the Shin Earth tribe and the departed tribe had actually started fighting. This attack, the Heavenly Origin Fortune treasure belongs to us. However, the moment they made their move, 7 figures flew towards them at a terrifying speed from the entrance of the arena. Their gazes locked onto Tianci, their eyes filled with excitement, passion, and greed. The energy that exploded from their bodies caused the expressions of all the experts around the arena to change drastically. Chapter 4157. Boom! Just as everyone thought the Shin 2 tribe and the deceased tribe were about to start fighting, an aura that made everyone feel despair suddenly assaulted them. This terrifying aura covered the entire sky. It far exceeded the aura of the Shin 2 tribe and deceased tribe experts on the stage. Get down, get down! Around the arena, all the experts of the tribes sensed this terrifying power, and their faces were filled with terror as they roared. This terrifying energy pressure, even a universe supremacy-level existence would be directly crushed to death. Luckily, the experts from the various tribes put up a defense, allowing those disciples below the universe Lord Realm to survive. Even so, the Cosmos Ruler Realm powerhouses were breathing heavily, and their foreheads were drenched in cold sweat. What kind of enemy was this? It's the Heaven Yuan Creation Realm experts from other universes. Fight them. When the Peak Universe Ruler Realm experts of the Shin 2 tribe and the Undead tribe saw the 7 figures flying over, their expressions changed drastically. They hurriedly roared. At this time, they gave up on fighting each other and joined forces against an external enemy. Against an external enemy, they did not hesitate at all. Earth Core. Open. One of the Peak Universe Lord Realm experts from the Shin 2 tribe did not hesitate as he took out a treasure and placed it on the ground, punching it. Boom. In the next instant, an incomparably huge defense rose up from the stage, forming an incomparably strong defense. Break the defense. The figures flying over were naturally the 7 Heaven Yuan Creation Realm experts, including Saint Baiki. Seeing the defense that rose up, their eyes narrowed and weapons appeared in their hands. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Following which, all sorts of attacks landed on the defense. Ka. When the attack landed on it, the Earth's core defense did not immediately collapse. But even so, huge cracks instantly appeared on the circular defensive barrier that enveloped the entire arena. The entire defense could only withstand 2 more attacks from the opponents. Shit. The 7 of them are all Heaven Yuan Creation Realm experts from other universes. All Peak Universe Lord Realm experts. Block them? The Peak Universe Lord Realm expert from the Shin Tu tribe saw this, and his face changed as he shouted. The Earth's core defenses were set up by the profound Earth tribe's divine origin realm expert. But now, a huge crack had appeared on it. This scene caused them to be horrified. Block. All Sovereign Realm experts. Stop them. The Peak Sovereign Realm expert of the dead tribe also roared in a stern voice. There were over 100 million experts and disciples from the various tribes around the arena. Among them, there were more than 10 Peak Universe Ruler Realm experts other than the 2 tribes. These people were the top experts of the other tribes. They did not refuse the orders of the Mystic Earth tribe and the Undead tribe. Currently, the orders of the Divine Origin Creation Realm powerhouses were to unite against the invaders from other universes. They had to fight as a united front. Boom, boom, boom. One by one, top-notch experts hovered in the air, weapons in hand, staring at the 7 Creation Realm experts outside. Everything happened in an instant. Tianxi's identity was exposed. The experts of the Mystic Earth tribe and the Deceased tribe attacked. 7 powerful invaders arrived. Everything happened in an instant. Tianxi's eyes narrowed when he saw this. Only at this moment did he realize how fatally attractive he was to other experts. Even the experts of the 6 Paths universe were going to attack him. This made his expression turn ugly. Mystic Earth tribe, Undead tribe. I have fused with the Divine Origin Creation treasure. Do you still want to kill me and take away the treasure? Tianxi looked at the Peak Sovereign Realm experts of the Mystic Earth tribe and the Deceased tribe and asked with an ugly expression. Experts from the same universe wanted to kill him and take away the Divine Origin Creation treasure. This made him feel uncomfortable. Was the 6 Paths universe still his universe? Your life belongs to the 6 Paths universe. The 3 lords will decide. Stand there and don't move. Otherwise, I will kill you immediately. A Peak Sovereign Realm expert from the Mystic Earth tribe glanced at Tianxi and said with a sullen expression. With that, he looked at the 7 Creation Realm experts in front of him and quickly passed the news to the Creation Realm experts of the Mystic Earth tribe. Tianxi's expression turned ugly when he heard the words of the Mystic Earth tribe expert. This was the answer given to him by the 6 Paths universe expert. As long as he dared to move, he would be killed immediately. His face was filled with bitterness. At this time, all the experts and disciples of the surrounding tribes also came to their senses a little. They were shocked by this sudden scene. You want to kill Tianxi? Wang Xian, who had been standing in front of the arena, was not surprised at all. However, when he heard the words of the Peak Sovereign Realm expert from the Mystic Earth tribe, he raised his eyebrows slightly. He opened his mouth and said faintly. At the same time, his figure disappeared and reappeared beside the Peak Sovereign Realm expert. Before the Peak Sovereign Realm expert could react, he saw a figure suddenly appear beside him. He was stunned. You're courting death. Wang Xian's eyes were filled with coldness and killing intent as he stared at him. In the next instant, he waved his arm and his palm turned into a dragon claw that grabbed the Peak Sovereign Realm expert. His life force was instantly gone. Instant kill. Then, as if nothing had happened, he landed quietly on the arena. Unforeseen event. A sudden unforeseen event once again left everyone dumbfounded, especially the experts around the Peak Sovereign Realm expert from the Mystic Earth tribe, as well as the other Peak Sovereign Realm experts from the Dead tribe. Before they could even react, a powerhouse at the same level as them had been obliterated just like that. This caused their faces to be filled with horror. What kind of existence was this? You're also a Creation Realm expert from another universe. A Peak Sovereign Realm expert from the Dead tribe roared with a face full of shock. Close to 20 Pinnacle Sovereign Realm experts quickly gathered together and stared at Wang Xian. Their faces were filled with horror. Let me introduce myself. I'm the Dragon King of the Dragon Palace from the 9 Origins universe. Wang Xian looked at them and said calmly, The Dragon King of the Dragon Palace from the 9 Origins universe? At this time, over at the Muri tribe, Muri-in-er, her father, brother, and all the experts and disciples of the Mori tribe seemed to have been struck by lightning. He, Maureen was tongue-tied and couldn't believe it. The young man she saved turned out to be an expert from another universe, a creation realm expert. Chapter 4158. The experts and disciples of the Muley tribe were dumbfounded. Maureen's parents were even more incredulous. The young man that was saved by their daughter. The young man who had lived in their home for a long time and stayed in the Muley tribe for close to 100 million years, teaching TNC cultivation, was actually an elite expert from another universe. The kind of existence that could contend with the three lords of the Six Paths universe. The experts and disciples of the surrounding tribes were also dumbfounded. That Heaven Yuan fortune treasure has Heaven Yuan creation realm experts beside the young man. Attack with all your might, don't delay any further. Baiki Saint saw that the Earth's core shield had withstood their attacks and saw Wang Xian's silhouette. His eyes turned red, and he immediately roared. Now, every second that they stayed here, they would be in more danger. They had to end the battle quickly and snatch the Heaven Yuan fortune treasure. This time, he had found 6 experts to end the battle as soon as possible. Even if there were 2 or 3 Heaven Yuan creation realm experts beside the young man, they could still end the battle quickly. All right, don't hold back, use your trump cards. The other 6 Heaven Yuan creation realm experts narrowed their eyes and immediately roared. Once again, they attacked the Earth's core. This time, they used their strongest trump cards at the same time. A wave of terrifying energy was brewing in the sky. Block. Above the arena, a dozen or so Pinnacle Universe Lord Realm experts saw the terrifying aura of the 7 Heaven Yuan creation realm experts. Their faces were exceptionally ugly. A Pinnacle Universe Lord expert from the deceased tribe immediately roared. At this time, they could not care about Wang Xian at all. Moreover, the Pinnacle Universe Lord experts also knew that this Heaven Yuan creation realm expert from the 9-source universe was not here to fight for the Heaven Yuan fortune treasure. Even if he had killed one of their Pinnacle Universe Lord experts, at this time, blocking the outside was the best choice. Other than that, the surrounding Sovereign Realm experts also began to move. They laid down layers of powerful defensive barriers in an attempt to help the group of peak Sovereign Realm experts resist the attack. However, when they faced the 7 Heaven Yuan creation realm experts with all their might, they finally understood what despair was. What was a Heaven Yuan creation realm expert? The terrifying and strange energy landed directly on the Earth's core. Streaks of energy directly caused the defenses of the Earth's core to collapse. The other group of peak Sovereign Realm experts, as well as a large number of Sovereign Realm experts, quickly crumbled under their combined attack. The experts and disciples of the Six Paths universe were all in shock. Even under the suppression of our Six Paths universe, their strength is still so terrifying. Is this the power of a Heaven Origin Serendipity expert? When will our Heaven Origin Creation Realm expert arrive? A peak-level Sovereign Realm expert couldn't help but yell at the top of his lungs. They stared straight ahead. The 7 Divine Origin Creation Realm experts had broken through their defenses, but fortunately, their attacks had also completely dissipated. However, they had only managed to block one attack. The 7 Divine Origin Creation Realm experts were still charging toward them at a terrifying speed. Let's resist together. Otherwise, Muli Tianxi will be killed by them. One of the Pinnacle Sovereigns from the deceased tribe shouted at Wang Xian, who was in the arena, when he saw the desperate situation before him. At this moment, only Wang Xian and them could delay them for a little longer. This time, we must get the Heaven Origin Creation Realm treasure. Fellow from the 9-source universe, just you wait. I will definitely take revenge for what happened last time. Saint Encyclopedia swept a glance at Wang Xian and bellowed with a murderous look on his face. Hee. Wang Xian stood on the arena and ignored the words of the experts from the deceased tribe. When he heard Encyclopedia Saint's words, he sneered and stood there with his hands behind his back. You want revenge, huh? When the cataclysm comes, I will go to your universe to have a look. Encyclopedia Saint's face darkened when he heard Wang Xian's words. He didn't dare to continue boasting. He had seen the strength of Wang Xian's side and knew that they could kill him. Unless he could obtain the Heaven Origin Creation Realm treasure, he wouldn't be able to resist them. He locked his eyes on Mu Li Tianxi again and increased his speed. We can't resist them at all. One of the pinnacle sovereigns shouted when he saw Wang Xian standing there without any intention of making a move. How could they possibly resist 7 Heaven Origin Creation Realm experts with just them? The Heaven Origin Creation Realm treasure is ours. A Heaven Origin Creation Realm expert's eyes blazed with excitement when he saw this. The Heaven Origin Creation Realm treasure was right before their eyes. It was within reach. Buzz buzz. Buzz buzz. Huh. The Heaven Origin Creation Realm treasure is here.
Attack.
Outrageous. How dare you snatch the treasure from our 6 Paths universe? Die. However, when Encyclopedia Saint and the rest flew towards Tianci, in the surrounding area, the Heaven Origin Creation Realm experts who had used the teleportation array and treasures suddenly appeared. There were a total of 5 Heaven Origin Creation Realm experts who had used this method. The moment they appeared, they immediately locked on to Tianxi's position and attacked at the same speed. Their sudden attack caught everyone off guard once again, including Encyclopedia Saint and the rest. This caused their expressions to turn exceptionally ugly. In the end, not only did 5 Heaven Origin Creation Realm experts arrive, the Heaven Origin Creation Realm expert from the 6 Paths universe, Golden Leopard, also rushed over. He looked at the situation from afar and roared with murderous intent. With a wave of his arm, a metal elemental chain attacked the Heaven Origin Creation Realm experts one after another. Our Heaven Origin Creation Realm expert is here. That's great. When the 6 Paths Universe's disciples saw the arrival of a Heaven Origin Serendipity expert, their faces lit up with excitement and relief. Damn it! Damn it! Encyclopedia Saint could not help but roar when he saw this. Trouble. Now they were in big trouble. They did not expect the experts from the 6 Paths universe to arrive so quickly. Moreover, the other Heaven Origin Creation Realm experts had also arrived so quickly. Next, it would be extremely difficult to obtain the Heaven Origin Creation Realm treasure. Clatter clatter. The horrifying metal elemental chain attacked the Heaven Origin Creation Realm experts one after another. This caused all the Divine Origin Creation Realm experts to have no choice but to resist. With their strength weakened, they could no longer compete with the Heaven Origin Creation Realm experts from the 6 Paths universe. If they did not defend, they would be easily killed. Chance. However, among them, there were 2 Heaven Origin Creation Realm experts whose eyes lit up. End of chapter. Chapter 4159. None of the 12 Sky Yuan Creation Realm experts dared to take on the attack of a 6 Paths Universe Creation Realm expert recklessly. They had to dodge or resist. However, it was still easy for the 12 Sky Yuan Creation Realm experts to fend off Golden Leopard. Although their strength was greatly suppressed, they were still able to fight. But it was still possible for 10 Sky Yuan Creation Realm experts to fend off a 6 Paths Universe Creation Realm expert. A Sky Yuan Creation Realm expert who was in the same group as Saint Encyclopedia and another Sky Yuan Creation Realm expert who was sent over through his secret channel. They focused their gazes and moved. An illusory figure disappeared in an instant. A figure stood there stiffly like a puppet. They had used their trump cards and powerful treasures in an instant. They knew that the longer this dragged on, the slower their chances of getting the Sky Yuan Creation Realm treasure would be. They had to give it their all at this moment. The metal chain pierced through 2 figures. The other 10 Sky Yuan Creation Realm experts immediately dodged or resisted the attack of the chain. Wang. The surroundings of the arena changed drastically. Wang Xian stood quietly in the arena with Tianxi beside him. When Wang Xian saw another 5 Sky Yuan Creation Realm experts, his eyes flickered. It was especially so for a huge figure shrouded in mist. There wasn't only one figure in the human-shaped mist, but 12 of them. 12 familiar figures. The 12 ancestors of sorcery. They had arrived too. The 12 ancestors of sorcery had also noticed Wang Xian and were puzzled. Huh. All of a sudden, Wang Xian sensed 2 figures charging towards him. One figure was underground. The other figure was moving at a terrifying speed and was flying towards him in a special state. With the special figure in front, the figure in the ground was clearly hesitant. The latter knew of Wang Xian's existence. The heavenly Yuan fortune treasure is mine. With the treasure in my hands, as long as I can get my hands on it, I can immediately return to my own universe. Hidden water sand locked on to Tianci as the energy in his body reached its limit. He was a Sky Yuan creation realm expert of the water attribute. He had also stayed in the Six Paths universe for hundreds of millions of years in search of the Sky Yuan creation realm treasure. This was his first time coming into close contact with the Sky Yuan creation realm treasure. He had to get it. As long as he got it, he could return to his universe instantly with his secret technique. However, he was shocked when he was dozens of meters away from Tianci. Through his senses, he instantly sensed that Wang Xian was a creation realm expert of Sky Yuan. Boom! He didn't even hesitate for a moment. Even when he sensed that the youth had a heavenly origin destinable treasure on him and that there was a heavenly origin destinable expert beside him, he didn't stop at all. He continued to attack Tianci. The Earth Elemental Divine Prime Creation Realm expert who had come with Encyclophord Saint didn't make a move. He knew of Wang Xian's strength. He knew Creation Realm expert. Creation Realm expert. The attacks of Divine Origin Creation Realm experts all happened in an instant. On the arena, a palm formed by water appeared in front of Tianci. Similarly, numerous water snake-like existences charged towards Wang Xian. Stage. Creation Realm experts. Seeing this, Wang Xian's eyes narrowed and his body shook. He completely ignored the attacks of the water snakes. At the same time, the Qilin bull's figure instantly appeared and attacked hidden water and sand. Around Wang Xian, the Tai Chi dragon realm spun and broke through the water snakes. Dragon Qin's attack also destroyed the palm that was reaching for Tianci. The distance between the two sides was too close for experts of their level. This was equivalent to a close combat fight. With the help of the Tai Chi Dragon Realm, Wang Xian could ignore any attack from his opponent. Wang Xian wanted to kill him instantly. He was comparable to an experienced Sky Yuan Creation Realm expert. Together with Dragon Qin, he had the Five Elements Grindstone. In addition, he had the Tai Chi Dragon Coiling Five Elements Grindstone. At such a close distance, Wang Xian was confident that he could kill the other party instantly. There's another Sky Yuan Creation Realm expert? Why are there two Sky Yuan Creation Realm experts beside this young man who owns a Sky Yuan Creation Realm treasure? Hidden Water Sand was shocked when he saw Wang Xian shattering his attack and the sudden appearance of Dragon Chen. Damn it! What's going on? His expression changed drastically, and he wanted to retreat. But Wang Xian was not going to let him retreat. Wang Xian dashed over. His arms turned into dragon claws and hugged him. 9 different elemental energies sealed the space around him, courting death. Seeing that Wang Xian wanted to stop him, Hidden Water Sand's eyes were filled with ruthlessness. With a wave of his hand, a spear appeared in front of him. His body moved and instantly merged with the spear's body. Then, he directly shot backward. Anyone who tried to stop him would definitely be pierced by the divine spear. The penetrative power of the water element was terrifying. Since you're here, don't think of leaving. Wang Xian snorted. He ignored the penetrative power of the divine spear and shrouded him. At the same time, the star field fragment rotated above his head and sealed the space. A root pierced through the body of Hidden Water Sand. Roots from the same root. This was a root that Wang Xian had taken from Tianci's Sky Yuan Creation Realm treasure when it was undamaged. Roots from the same root could enter the enemy's body and control him perfectly. Wang Xian ordered the roots of the coexisting root to enter his body. He wasn't trying to control him, but to prevent him from using powerful treasures to escape. Similarly, the sealing of the star field fragment was also to prevent him from escaping. Bam! When everything was done, the divine spear pierced the Tai Chi Dragon Realm. A terrifying collision sound was heard. What? What kind of treasure is that? Seeing that his attack had been completely blocked, Hidden Water Sand's face revealed a look of shock. This escape technique of his was not only fast, but also exceptionally difficult to stop. It was especially so when Wang Xian wanted to block it with his physical body. The penetrative power of the water element allowed him to penetrate the body of any enemy easily. But this time, it was blocked. Break! Hidden water sand narrowed his eyes and powerful water energy surged. The tip of the divine spear began to rotate in an attempt to break through the defense of the Tai Chi dragon realm. As a veteran expert who had just entered the fortune of heaven origin, his strength was still very terrifying. The Tai Chi dragon realm couldn't withstand his attack. A hole appeared, and the divine spear continued to penetrate Wang Xian's body. The divine spear penetrated Wang Xian's body, but he didn't react at all. The progenitor tree, which was about to mature, gave Wang Xian a terrifying recovery effect. Hidden water sand's life force completely disappeared. His body came out of the god's spear and fell to the ground. Wang Xian pulled out the divine spear that was stabbed into his body. The wounds on his body were healing rapidly. He looked calmly at the ground in front of him. There was another divine origin creation realm cultivator hidden there. That creation realm expert, who was with Encyclopedia, noticed Wang Xian's gaze. When he saw the corpse beside him, his body trembled violently. He felt his scalp go numb. He quickly ran away and returned to the side of Bai Fo Sheng and the others. At this moment, the sudden death of a divine origin creation stage powerhouse caused the entire arena and the entire battlefield to fall silent. Even Golden Leopard from the Six Paths universe was stunned. In the past 100 million years, a large number of divine origin creation realm experts had entered their Six Paths universe. In the past 100 million years, they had been hunting and hunting them. After 100 million years of hunting and hunting, they understood that none of the divine origin creation realm experts who could enter their Six Paths universe were simple. If the other party wanted to escape, even if they used their trump cards, it would be difficult to stop them. It was too difficult to kill a divine origin creation realm expert. But here, a divine origin creation realm expert was killed within a short period of time. The one who did it was a divine origin creation realm expert from another universe. Is it a great Tao existence? The death of a divine origin creation realm expert caused the surrounding battles to come to a halt. A divine origin creation realm expert stared at Wang Xian with fear and growled in a low voice. No, it's just two beginner divine origin creation realm experts, but they have a lot of trump cards. Encyclopedia Saint fixed his gaze on Wang Xian. His face was filled with fear when he saw a creation realm expert of Sky Origin Realm die in the hands of Wang Xian so quickly. He had been killed by Wang Xian once before. However, he had struggled for some time the last time. This time, however, the Sky Yuan creation stage powerhouse had actually been killed so quickly. Wang Xian didn't use all his trump cards when he killed him. Tianxi's godfather killed a divine origin creation realm expert from another universe. Gosh, he's so strong. The disciples of the Muley tribe widened their eyes in shock when they saw this. That pet. No, that divine beast. Didn't his godfather ask him to follow Tianxi on his birthday? This divine beast has been following Tianxi for more than 90 million years. I thought it was just a pet. Never did I expect it to be a divine origin creation realm expert. One of Mori Er's brothers looked at the unicorn and couldn't help but exclaim. They thought the one-horned bull that had been following Tianxi was a pet given by his godfather. But a divine origin creation realm expert. An unparalleled existence. What? The surrounding experts and disciples of the tribes were in a daze when they heard this. It was especially so for those who knew Tianxi and had seen the unicorn before. They couldn't believe it. No wonder Muli Tianxi is so strong and so monstrous. He has a Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme Treasure, a Heaven Origin Fortune Realm Foster Father, and a Heaven Origin Fortune Realm Divine Beast protecting him all the time. Over at the Juha tribe, Gong Chung Miao Miao's great-grandfather was dumbfounded. What kind of immortal brother-in-law is this? Gong Chung Miao Miao's younger brother widened his eyes. Today, he felt that he had learned something new. It's been a few days and you've grown stronger again, Dragon King. But what's going on? The Divine Origin Creation Realm treasure is right beside you. Why didn't you take it away? The 12 ancestors of sorcery exchanged looks when they saw Wang Xian killing a Divine Origin Creation Realm expert in an instant. Their eyes were filled with shock. They knew that Wang Xian had just made a breakthrough. But now, He could kill a divine origin creation realm expert so easily. They couldn't achieve such a feat. Even the 12 ancestors of sorcery were wary of the current Dragon King. Chapter 4161. The 12 ancestors of sorcery looked at Wang Xian with endless curiosity. Now, a large number of creation realm experts had entered the Six Paths universe. Even all the creation realm experts in the Nine-Source universe had arrived. Even the fallen Shadow Devil Emperor, who was at the Great Tao level, had died here. Now that the creation realm treasure was within Wang Xian's reach, why not take it away? Because of some special reasons, Wang Xian replied with a smile when he heard the 12 ancestors of sorcery. Ancestors of the 12 ancestors of sorcery, I want to protect him. Please don't interfere. He will not be taken by other creation realm experts, he said politely to the 12 ancestors of sorcery. As soon as he finished his sentence, he raised his eyebrows and looked into the distance. He once again saw a familiar figure approaching. In a short period of time, all the creation realm experts of the divine origin realm had rushed over. Have you asked us if you want to protect him? You really are the stupidest heavenly origin fortune realm expert I've ever seen. Just because his mother saved you and didn't let this body of yours die, you gave up the heavenly origin fortune realm treasure and protected him. How foolish and benevolent of you. Encyclopedia stared at Wang Xian and shouted angrily when he sensed more experts flying over from behind. Now, the longer time dragged on, the more experts would arrive. His chances of obtaining the fortune treasure of heavenly origin became even slimmer. All because of this damned guy. Do I need you to teach me how to do things? I just need to have a clear conscience. Wang Xian looked at Encyclopedia and said plainly. So that's the reason. Dragon King, I'm impressed. When the 12 ancestors of sorcery heard this answer, they were shocked. Because his mother had saved his life, he was willing to give up the heavenly origin fortune treasure. Now, he had to protect him and let him grow. For many experts, this kind of behavior was very stupid. Which of the creation realm experts did not have their hands stained with blood? Which one of them had not killed hundreds of millions of lives? But at the same time, the 12 ancestors of sorcery were very impressed by Wang Xian's behavior. Such a person was worth befriending. Otherwise, why would I, Unicorn, be willing to follow my boss? Upon hearing the 12 ancestors of sorcery, Unicorn grinned and said proudly, This? Mu-Li-En was in a daze when she heard the answer. 100 million years ago, she was ridiculed and discussed by the entire tribe because of her pregnancy. She was in a bad mood and went out with her maid to relax. He saved Wang Xian, who was on the brink of death, by accident. At that time, she even said that it was to accumulate good fortune for her son. A casual action of his had actually led to this scene. Currently, there were more than a dozen divine origin creation realm experts around them. Even if their strength was suppressed, it would be easy for them to deal with Jin Bao. After all, no one who could come here was weak. In fact, there were quite a number of control-level experts among them. It wouldn't be a problem for them to suppress Jin Bao. The eyes of the other divine origin creation realm experts flickered slightly when they heard this. Attack! One of the divine origin creation realm experts roared. With a wave of his arm, a wave of energy attacked Jin Bao. Attack! When the other divine origin creation realm experts saw this, they knew they couldn't afford to hesitate. They attacked at the same time, attacking Jin Bao in the sky. More than a dozen divine origin creation realm experts attacked at the same time, causing Jin Bao's expression to change slightly. He couldn't take their attacks head-on. At most, he could fend off more than 10 divine origin creation realm experts. All of you deserve to die. Jin Bao's figure flashed and he dodged to the side. However, the coverage of the other party's attacks was very large. Once he dodged, the other party might very well snatch away the divine origin creation treasure that belonged to the Six Paths universe. In fact, he couldn't count on the Dragon King of the Dragon Palace from the Nine Origins universe at this time. After all, there were too many opponents. Whoosh! He waved his arm and took out a powerful chassis, which he threw towards the arena. Chapter 4162. Wang. The golden leopard dodged the attacks of the divine origin creation realm experts quickly. However, he also knew that their main target was the divine origin creation treasure. With a wave of his arm, a golden barrier covered the entire arena at a terrifying speed. The golden barrier landed on the stage and began to expand rapidly. It enveloped the entire arena and the disciples of the Six Paths universe within it. Bam, bam, bam. The divine origin creation realm experts flew down from the arena. When they saw the golden barrier covering the entire arena, their eyes narrowed. One by one, they attacked in an attempt to break the barrier. However, this golden barrier was also one of the golden leopard's trump cards. Without the suppression of the universe's power, its defense was extremely terrifying. The attacks landed on it, but it only caused the golden barrier to tremble slightly. You guys really deserve to die. The golden leopard stared at it with a sinister look in his eyes. His gaze locked onto a metal elemental figure. His entire body turned into a streak of golden light as he attacked the metal elemental divine essence creation realm expert. Damn it, the golden leopard has locked onto me. The metal elemental divine origin creation realm expert's expression changed slightly. Attack the golden leopard. He wants to defeat us one by one. He roared loudly and quickly dodged to the side. The surrounding divine origin creation realm experts frowned slightly when they saw this. They hesitated for a moment, but did not help that expert. Time was of the essence. The most important thing was to obtain the divine origin creation treasure. If this dragged on and another divine origin creation realm expert came from the Six Paths universe, their chances of obtaining the treasure would be even slimmer. Boom, boom, boom. One by one, the divine origin creation realm experts continued to attack the golden barrier. The terrifying attacks caused the golden barrier to tremble. Attack. On the Void Tower, the four divine origin creation realm experts from the Void universe also attacked the golden barrier. Tiamin Duke, I have a way to pass through this golden barrier. A divine essence creation realm expert from the Void universe frowned when he saw that his attack had only caused a slight ripple on the golden light shield. This won't do. That guy from the Nine Essences universe is in there, and he's not weak. Duke Tianmin shook his head and glanced at the situation inside the golden light shroud. He quickly scanned his surroundings. At the side, Jin Bao wanted to take them down one by one as he chased after the metal attribute creation realm expert. Without any hesitation, the divine origin creation realm expert fled into the distance. Under such circumstances, Golden Leopard didn't dare to pursue further. He could only lock onto the second divine origin creation realm expert. The defense of this golden barrier is very strong. Let's attack a single point of the golden barrier together. Quick! Duke Tianmin roared loudly, and a spatial force circled a point on the golden light barrier. The power of spatial slicing attacked the golden light shield. Duke Shining and the other two divine origin creation realm experts also charged towards the same spot. Attack! Attack! In the surrounding area, a group of divine origin creation realm experts also attacked that point. This strike almost penetrated the entire world. All kinds of energy rushed inside. Inside the golden light shield, all the experts and disciples of the Six Paths universe felt a chill down their spines when they saw this. If our defenses are breached, we might die just from the pressure of these experts. An expert at the universe Lord Realm swallowed his saliva and said in horror, "This was too terrifying." The boundless might of a dozen divine origin creation realm experts from other universes sent chills down their spines. Godfather, can this golden light shield withstand their attacks? If they breach the defense, will they slaughter the people around? Tianxi stood in the arena, watching this scene. His heart was also shocked. These experts were all here for him. At this time, he was a little worried about the Muley tribe, and whether his family and tribesmen would be affected. This is just the beginning. Once the golden light shield is breached, just the pressure alone will be enough to kill the weaker universe Lord Realm experts. I'll get Qian Bull to take care of the Muley tribe, Wang Xian said to Tianxi. Wang Xian, sir, is this just the beginning? How many divine origin creation realm experts are there? Muley Tianxi's grandfather, who was at the back, trembled when he heard this. There were a total of 16 divine origin creation realm experts around. 16 of them. In the entire universe, there were only 3 of them. I don't know either. Wang Xian shook his head and looked around. I know. In our 9 essences universe, other than me and the unicorn, the 12 ancestral sorcerers have already arrived. There are also 7 divine origin creation realm experts who haven't arrived yet, but they should be here soon. As he spoke, he sensed a strong energy coming from the front. More divine origin creation realm experts are here. As Wang Xian spoke, he looked at the golden light shield again. There was a crack there. Swish, swish, swish. More than a dozen divine origin creation realm experts flew over from the sky above the city. Golden leopard. Kill them all. Kill them all. An infuriated voice came from behind the dozen figures. The sky full of yellow soil was about to engulf the entire city. There are too many enemies. How long will it take for the dead souls to arrive? Golden Leopard's eyes lit up when he saw Tu Sha City. But when he sensed the dozen figures in pursuit of Tu Sha City, his expression darkened. While Tu Sha City was rushing over, he noticed more than a dozen divine origin creation realm experts heading towards the city. This infuriated him, and he launched an attack immediately. However, the dozen divine origin creation realm experts had a tacit understanding and counterattacked together. As they fought back, they flew towards the city. According to the news from the group of divine origin creation realm experts, a large number of divine origin creation realm experts had gathered in the plains. They already knew that the divine origin creation realm treasure had appeared in the city. Next, they would definitely rush over as fast as they could. As more and more experts gathered, the chances of him getting the divine origin creation realm treasure would decrease. At this time, all the divine origin creation realm experts joined forces. They're already on their way and will be here soon. When the dead souls arrive, we'll kill them all and drive them away. Tu Sha City roared angrily. As long as we can hold back the 2 fellows from the 6 Paths universe, we can get the divine origin creation realm treasure and attack them. Obtaining the divine origin creation realm treasure depends on one's ability and fate. A divine origin creation realm treasure being chased by Tu Sha City roared. Chapter 4163. The second creation realm expert from the 6 Paths universe rushed over. Another dozen creation realm experts from the Sky Origin realm rushed over. This caused the entire scene to be extremely chaotic. In the sky, creation realm experts from other universes were constantly attacking the 2 experts from the 6 Paths universe. Some creation realm experts of Sky Origin realm attacked the golden light shield from time to time. Cracks appeared. All the experts and disciples from the 6 Paths universe trembled as they watched this scene. 30. Nearly 30 divine origin creation realm experts had arrived. Any one of them could wipe out a tribe with a wave of their hand. Yet, 30 of them had appeared here today. They felt as though they were in hell. It was especially so for the experts and disciples who were closer to Wang Xian. After hearing what Wang Xian had just said, they shuddered. At this moment, they felt no different from ants. Prince Wang Xian, will Tianxi be in danger? Murray Er's body trembled slightly. She gritted her teeth and flew to Wang Xian's side. She grabbed Tianxi's hand and asked, "Don't worry, I'm here." Wang Xian looked at Murray and nodded with a smile. This scene was not out of his expectations. Looking over, Wang Xian saw 2 familiar figures. Soil Sand City, we will defend above the arena. Don't let them get close. At this moment, Golden Leopard sensed the cracks in the golden light shield. His expression changed, and he immediately roared at Soil Sand City. Previously, he did not dare to stand guard above the arena. Now that Soil Sand City had arrived, he had this information. Soil Sand City was a creation realm expert with the Earth attribute. In terms of defense, he was far superior to other creation realm experts of the same level. In contrast, his attack power was slightly weaker. All right, roar, roar. With a roar, Tu Sha City transformed into an incomparably huge giant that stood between the heavens and the earth. He flew directly above the golden light shield and hovered above it. Golden Leopard immediately flew to Soil Sand City's body. Attack them and break this shield. The creation realm treasure of sky origin is inside. Seeing that so many Heaven Yuan Fortune realm experts had arrived, Bai Fu Saint roared with bloodshot eyes.
Attack!
The experts from the Void Universe also narrowed their eyes and charged towards the Six Paths Universe's Tu Sha City and Jin Bao. Around them, nearly 30 Divine Origin Creation Realm experts attacked Tu Sha City and Jin Bao at the same time. When they saw this terrifying attack, they took a deep breath. At the center of heaven and earth, beyond the laws of divinity, Tu Sha City let out a low roar, and the surrounding soil covered him, forming an incomparably huge, unshackled giant. This giant was half the size of an underground city. The golden leopard used offense as defense and attacked the attacks in front of him. The figure of a golden cheetah devoured the heavens and the earth. Boom, boom, boom. The unshackled giant's body was engulfed by the attacks, and a loud explosion sounded. Mud filled the entire sky. We can't hold on for much longer. Soil Sand City was under the attack of nearly 30 Divine Origin Creation Realm experts. His expression changed slightly as he roared in a low voice. The undead are almost here. Jin Bao took out a treasure, checked it, and roared in a low voice. But in the next moment, his pupils shrank. On the treasure in his hand, not only did it show the location of the undead, but there were also more than 40 red dots. Each red dot represented a Divine Origin Creation Realm expert. Damn it! So many Divine Origin Creation Realm experts have entered our universe. The golden leopard's heart sank. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Around them, nearly 30 Divine Origin Creation Realm experts continued to attack them. Once they dodged, the golden barrier below would be instantly destroyed. Even all the experts and disciples around the arena would be obliterated in an instant. And here, most of the elite disciples of the Six Paths universe were gathered. Hand over the Heaven Origin Creation Realm treasure, or all the experts and disciples of your Six Paths universe will die. Saint Baifu roared in anger when he saw the two Divine Origin Creation Realm experts blocking their attacks. Six Paths universe, don't even think of occupying the Heaven Origin Creation Realm treasure. Treasures are a sin. I advise you not to seek your own death, or your Six Paths universe will be plunged into misery and suffering. Another Heavenly Origin Creation Realm cultivator threatened. This made Soil Sand City and the Golden Leopard extremely embarrassed. Rumble, 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 rumble. The dead, war spirits. At this moment, 3 incomparably huge coffins appeared out of thin air not far away in the sky. The coffins opened quickly, and 3 terrifying figures flew out. Do you really think our Six Paths universe is a pushover? Fight! A murderous aura rapidly formed between heaven and earth. Even the yellow sand that filled the sky was quickly disappearing. Death spirits, let's join forces and kill them. Even if we don't give up the Heaven Origin Creation Realm treasure, we must kill a dozen of them. The Golden Leopard roared furiously when he saw the death spirits fighting with over 40 Divine Origin Creation Realm experts. At this moment, their hearts were also filled with rage. This was completely bullying them. All right, killing them is also a huge resource. The death spirits replied loudly. Huh, the Six Paths universe isn't as weak as I thought. Wang Xian, who was standing in the middle of the arena, was shocked when he saw the 3 Divine Origin Creation Realm experts from the Six Paths universe and the strength of the Death Spirit Creation Realm expert. The Golden Leopard from the Six Paths universe and Soil Sand City had just stepped into the Divine Origin Creation Realm. They were not as strong as him. As for this Death Spirit, he was very strong. He had summoned 3 new Divine Origin Creation Realm experts. In addition to his own strength, he was comparable to a control-level existence. Godfather, will the 3 lords from the Six Paths universe be a match for them? Tian Ci could not help but ask when he saw the last expert from the Six Paths universe arrive. The strength of the Six Paths universe is stronger than I expected. Whether we can withstand it or not will depend on the trump cards of both sides, and whether the other experts are willing to take out their trump cards. Overall, we are still at a disadvantage. Wang Xian said. From the looks of it, The Six Paths universe had 7 new Divine Origin Creation Realm experts. As for the other universes, there were over 70 Divine Origin Creation Realm experts. Under such circumstances, their combat strength was barely on par. However, if these 70 Divine Origin Creation Realm experts used their strongest trump cards, the 3 Divine Origin Creation Realm experts from the Six Paths universe would still be no match for them. Because the trump cards of the 3 experts were definitely not as many as the 70 Divine Origin Creation Realm experts. Chapter 4164. Boom, boom, boom. A terrifying roar reverberated in the sky above the underground city arena. Above, Golden Leopard and Soil Sand City were fighting against nearly 30 Divine Yuan Creation Realm experts. Soul of the Dead was fighting against 40 Divine Yuan Creation Realm experts alone. As this was an underground city, Soil Sand City had a natural advantage. In addition, the Divine Yuan Creation Realm experts were also afraid that the Six Paths universe's Divine Yuan Creation Realm experts would single-handedly kill them. Hence, they were a little wary. This resulted in a balanced situation in the battle. However, this balance, in Wang Xian's opinion, was only temporary. More than 70 Divine Yuan Creation Realm experts from various universes, all here for the Divine Yuan Creation Realm treasure. This scene is truly spectacular. Qilin Bull stood beside Wang Xian, his gaze sweeping across the surroundings as he lamented. Among these Divine Yuan Creation Realm experts, there were many control-level existences. However, Great Tao-level existences had yet to appear. If Great Tao-level experts were in the Six Paths universe, they would not have much of an advantage. No matter what level they were at, as long as they entered the Six Paths universe, their strength would definitely not reach the Divine Yuan Creation Realm. All of them were suppressed to below the Divine Yuan Creation Realm. This was also why Divine Yuan Creation Realm experts of this level did not come over. For example, the fallen Shadow Evil Emperor, after being obliterated by the power of the universe, did not enter again. It's time to strike. Wang Xian stood at the side, flexed his wrists, and revealed a faint smile. Just now, Wang Xian and the rest had killed a Water Attribute Divine Yuan Creation Realm expert. A Water Attribute Divine Yuan Creation Realm expert's corpse, in addition to some resources in his hands. To the Dragon Palace, this was a huge resource. Even during the Cataclysm, it was extremely difficult to kill a Divine Yuan Creation Realm expert. For example, in the Great War between the Void Universe and the Nine Origins Universe, not a single Divine Origin Creation Realm expert had fallen during the last Cataclysm. Of course, this kind of death was a true death. However, among the group of Divine Yuan Creation Realm experts, only 6 had been killed once. Each universe had 3. Among them, the fallen Shadow Evil Emperor had killed 2. This kind of death allowed the other party to use treasures to revive. It was too difficult to kill a Divine Origin Creation Realm cultivator. If they could be killed, each corpse would be a huge resource. His gaze swept across the surroundings, his face revealing a confident expression. I hope it's a bloodline or something, the Qilin Bull murmured. If he could kill a Heaven Origin Creation Realm expert with a bloodline, his strength would increase. Swish. At this moment, a rope suddenly flew towards Tian Ci in the arena. A strange rope directly passed through the defenses of Golden Leopard and Earth Sand City. A Divine Origin Creation Realm expert is using his trump card. At the sight of this, Wang Xian narrowed his eyes and stretched out his hand to grab the rope. At the side, the Qilin Bull also reached out and grabbed the rope. Outside, the Creation Realm expert who was controlling the rope had just rushed over. He did not know that Wang Xian and the rest were beside Tian Ci. When he saw Wang Xian and Qilin attacking, his expression changed slightly. Bam! Wang Xian and Qilin Bull reached out and grabbed the rope in an attempt to control it. Buzz. However, the rope disappeared in an instant. What's going on? There are Divine Origin Creation Realm experts below, and they aren't experts from the Six Paths universe? The Divine Origin Creation Realm expert retracted the rope and roared in shock. The rope in his hand was a trump card. He was prepared to use it to snatch the Divine Origin Creation Realm treasure. However, He did not expect that the young man with the Divine Origin Creation Realm treasure would have two Divine Origin Creation Realm experts protecting him. There's a foolish guy who wants to protect the young man with the Divine Origin Creation Realm treasure. He wants to kill him in order to obtain the treasure. Saint Baifu swept his gaze over and bellowed with a gloomy face. Now, the chances of him obtaining the Divine Origin Creation Realm treasure were too slim. His words attracted the attention of all the Divine Origin Creation Realm experts. Use your trump card to suppress the three guys from the Six Paths universe. The Heavenly Gate Duke from the Void universe roared as he scanned the surroundings with murderous intent. Rumble, 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 rumble. In the surrounding area, a group of Divine Origin Creation Realm experts immediately released powerful attacks towards Golden Leopard and Earth Sand City. However, the surrounding Divine Origin Creation Realm experts would not use their trump cards. Their trump cards were to be used to obtain the Divine Origin Creation Realm treasure. This was not the time to take it out. At the side, more than 40 Divine Origin Creation Realm experts gradually led the battlefield to this side, to make it easier for them to obtain the Divine Origin Creation Realm treasure. The Heavenly Gate Duke's face darkened when he saw that the surrounding Divine Origin Creation Realm experts paid no attention to him and only increased the intensity of their attacks. Those who could become Divine Origin Creation Realm experts were definitely not fools. All of them were shrewd people. If not for the sake of obtaining the Divine Origin Creation Realm treasure, no one would use their trump cards. Wang, however, at the position of the arena, Tianci, who was standing beside Wang Xian, suddenly had red eyes. He moved and flew towards a direction at his fastest speed. Wang Xian's eyes narrowed when he saw this. He waved his arm and shrouded Tianci with a wave of energy, fixing him in front of him, following which, Wang Xian's palm landed on his body and the branch of the progenitor tree entered his body. The soul-returning branch trembled slightly and cleared his eyes. Tianci paused for a moment and looked at Wang Xian with astonishment. Godfather, what happened to me just now? Tianci asked in astonishment. He's being controlled. We have to be careful from now on. The attacks of these Divine Origin Creation Realm experts are very strange and unpredictable. They have countless tricks up their sleeves. It's hard to defend against them, Wang Xian said with a slight frown. He moved his palm, and the same root of the progenitor tree extended into Tianci's body and connected with the divine tree in his body. The pressure from the Six Paths universe vanished completely. Wang Xian scanned the surroundings. There were more than 70 Divine Origin Creation Realm experts around him. Many of them had strange tricks up their sleeves and various trump cards. Wang Xian might not be able to defend against these trump cards. In fact, it would be very easy for them to kill Tianci if they wanted to. At this moment, Wang Xian had to be on his guard. The pressure from the Six Paths universe vanished, and the branch of the progenitor tree was still in Tianci's body. Wang Xian stood there and watched the battle in front of him quietly. Soon, there would be Divine Origin Creation Realm experts who could no longer hold back. At that time, it would be time for him to strike. Chapter 4165. Wang. In the sky above, a Heaven Origin Creation Realm expert wanted to control Tianci. In the next 10 seconds, all sorts of energy waves penetrated the defenses of Jinbao and Tusha City and landed around Tianci. But this time, all the energy waves were blocked by Wang Xian. This caused some of the Divine Origin Creation Realm experts who were secretly attacking to frown. They didn't suspect Wang Xian. Even though they knew that Wang Xian was also a Creation Realm expert of Sky Origin Realm, it seems that the Heaven Origin Fortune Supreme treasure possesses a special power. They attributed the failure of their abilities to the Creation Realm treasure in Tianci's body. The battle continued. The horrifying battle caused the experts and disciples of the various tribes in the Six Paths universe to be filled with fear and horror. They wanted to escape but couldn't. The horrifying energy waves made them realize that they couldn't even mobilize the energy around them. Even some treasures that could allow them to teleport lost their effectiveness due to the interference of the powerful energy waves. They felt like they were in the center of hell. They prayed that the fire of hell wouldn't befall them. All the Pinnacle Lord Realm experts gathered together, supporting their energy, ready to defend and protect themselves. But at this moment, where the Pinnacle Lord Realm experts were, the experts from the departed tribe narrowed their eyes. They looked at where Wang Xian and Tianxi were and immediately flew over. Greetings, Dragon King. 3 Pinnacle Lord Realm experts from the departed tribe flew to Wang Xian's side and paid their respects. Seeing them flying over, Wang Xian raised his eyebrows slightly and looked at them emotionlessly. Dragon King of the Dragon Palace, we have sent all the information here to our Lord of the Undead. Our Lord said that they won't be able to hold on for long. Dragon King of the Dragon Palace, do you have a backup plan? Can you protect the Heaven Yuan fortune treasure? The old ancestor of the departed tribe asked Wang Xian. Tell the undead that the creation realm treasure belongs to my godson, Mu Li Tianxi. It belongs to him since birth. Wang Xian looked at them and said, Yes, Dragon King. The 3 Peak sovereign realm experts from the dead tribe immediately responded respectfully. Facing the Dragon King from the 9 Origins universe, they didn't dare to be presumptuous. The Black Earth tribe had killed a Peak sovereign realm expert just like that. What could the Black Earth tribe do? In fact, this expert had just killed a heavenly Yuan creation realm cultivator. As they spoke, their hearts beat violently. They had to be careful. The 3 powerhouses of the undead tribe immediately sent a message to the undead through their special method. In the sky, the undead received the message from his subordinates, and his eyes sparkled. He had thought about today's situation. However, he had never expected Wang Xian to exist. Unexpectedly, a Heaven Origin Creation stage powerhouse from another universe did not take away the Heaven Origin Creation treasure. Instead, he helped the youth with the Heaven Origin Creation treasure grow and protected him. This was something he had never expected. But the current situation was a good thing for the 6 Paths universe. The Heaven Origin Fortune treasure belonged to the disciples of the 6 Paths universe, so it belonged to the 6 Paths universe. The only pity was that it wasn't the creation treasure of heaven that they had obtained. If things weren't like this, even if the Heaven Origin Fortune treasure belonged to the 6 Paths universe's disciple, he would still hand it over. They could even kill him and take away the Heavenly Origin Fortune treasure. But now, the situation was different. Moreover, he had a guess that the Dragon King of the Dragon Palace had a backup plan. Otherwise, he would have taken the youth away. What a lucky youth to be a Heaven Origin Creation Realm expert at birth. He was a little envious and immediately sent a message. Tell the Dragon King of the Dragon Palace that his godson, Mu Li Tianxi, is a disciple of the 6 Paths universe. He is also our disciple. The Heaven Origin Creation treasure belongs to him since birth, and it will belong to him in the future. We will protect him until he reaches the Heaven Origin Creation realm. We will definitely repay you in the future. Lord Dragon King, our Lord of the Undead, has said that Mu Li Tianxi is a disciple of the 6 Paths universe. He is also the disciple of the Lord of the Undead. The Heaven Origin Creation treasure will naturally belong to him. In the future, we will also protect him until he reaches the Heaven Origin Creation realm. We will definitely repay you in the future. The 3 powerhouses of the undead tribe reported to Wang Xian in shock. All the experts and disciples of the surrounding tribes were shocked when they heard the words of the undead tribe. They looked at Tianxi simultaneously with flickering eyes. What did that mean? That meant that Mu Li Tianxi would be the Heaven Origin Creation realm expert of the 6 Paths universe in the future. He would be one of the top experts in their universe. He was an existence that they had to bow down to. I don't care about the promises of the 6 Paths universe. If you have any ill intentions, I will annihilate all the living beings in the 6 Paths universe. Let the undead tribe resist as much as they can. The current situation is still under control. Besides, Tianxi has been exposed because of the Xian Tu tribe. Give me an explanation. Wang Xian smiled faintly and continued speaking to them. The current situation was still under control. Wang Xian wasn't too worried about the other 6 Paths universe. Putting aside the fact that Tianxi could be resurrected after his death, as long as he displayed his strength, even the 6 Paths universe wouldn't dare to lay their hands on Tianxi. Once they dared to do so, The Dragon Palace could turn the entire Six Paths universe into ashes in the future. In fact, if Wang Xian was given some time, he could even annihilate all the living beings in the Six Paths universe. That was his confidence. When the three experts of the undead tribe heard Wang Xian, cold sweat broke out on their foreheads. Talking to an expert who was so strong that he could annihilate all the living beings in the universe made them shudder in fear. They nodded and immediately passed the message to the dead spirit. The dead spirit raised his eyebrows slightly when he heard Wang Xian's message. He didn't doubt if Wang Xian was bluffing. He knew about the Nine Origins universe. It was a powerful universe with existences at the Tao level. It wasn't something that the Six Paths universe could compare to. Wang Xian might really have the strength to annihilate the living beings in the Six Paths universe. He wasn't angry at this threat at all. Wang Xian wanted the disciples of the Six Paths universe to become Heaven Origin Creation Realm experts and possess Heaven Origin Creation Realm treasures, even if this disciple was his adopted son. But he was still someone from the Six Paths universe. His roots were in the Six Paths universe. This was a great fortune for the entire universe. That was enough. Chapter 4166. Your Excellency Dragon King of the Dragon Palace, our Lord of the Undead has said that he will become good friends with Your Excellency Dragon King in the future. As for the matter of someone bullying a future creation realm expert, he will naturally have to pay a terrible price. The Mystic Earth Tribe's Liao family has been exterminated. Dragon Palace's Dragon King, Lord Muli Tianxi, are you satisfied? Upon hearing Wang Xian's words, the departed spirits immediately relayed the news to the three pinnacle sovereigns of the departed spirits tribe and ordered them to pass the message to Wang Xian. This was the explanation given by the departed spirits to Wang Xian and the rest. This was the best solution for the Six Paths universe at the moment. As for Liao Fei and the Liao clan of the Xin Earth tribe, they were simply courting death. Relying on his status and strength, he wanted to bully others. Under normal circumstances, they indeed had the capital to do so, but this time, they had kicked an iron plate. What? When the three-peak sovereign realm experts from the dead tribe finished speaking, Huang Xiaolong's expression darkened. Cries of alarm could be heard from the profound Earth tribe. Liao Feiyu's grandfather, a peak sovereign realm expert of the Liao family, trembled uncontrollably when they heard Huang Xiaolong's words. Lord of the undead spirits, we are the disciples of the Black Earth tribe. We don't belong to Lord of the undead spirits. We, Liao Feiyu's grandfather's eyes widened as he exclaimed in horror. How dare you assassinate the future creation realm expert of heaven origin? No one can save you. The dead tribe's peak sovereign realm expert said with a cold expression. No. Why do you want to kill us? You can't kill us. Elder, you can't kill us. Liao Feiyu's face was filled with terror as he looked at the tribe elder beside him and shouted in terror. This matter clearly has nothing to do with us. It's the actions of Liao Feiyu and his family. Why should the entire Liao family be responsible? Some of the Xin Earth tribe's Liao clan's experts cried out in fear and unwillingness. These are the words of our Lord of the Undead. I don't think Lord Earth will refuse. Moreover, even if Lord Muli Tianxi wants to destroy your Black Earth tribe, I don't think Lord Earth will refuse. The three sovereign realm experts from the dead tribe looked over and said coldly. Judging from the current situation, it was obvious that Lord Undead needed help from the Dragon King of the Dragon Palace. As for what he wanted, it was very obvious. Now that they were fighting against more than 70 divine origin creation realm experts, it was clear that they could not hold on. If they couldn't hold on, all the experts and disciples of the Six Paths universe would die. There might even be something even more terrifying. So, what was the point of sacrificing the Liao clan of the Xin Earth tribe? What's more, Muli Tianxi now had a foster father at the creation stage, and he had a powerful background. In the future, he would definitely be able to become a creation realm expert. Now that the Liao clan had offended him, when he broke through to the divine origin creation realm in the future, would the Xin Earth tribe have an easy time? Coupled with the fact that he possessed a heavenly origin fortune treasure, even the Lord of Earth Sand City would not be a match for him in the future. If I don't exterminate you now, who should I exterminate? Not destroying the entire Xian Earth tribe was already a blessing. Upon hearing this, the expressions of all the experts and disciples of the Xian Earth tribe changed, especially the experts and disciples of the Liao clan. Their faces were filled with despair and despair. They had never thought that Liao Feiyu would actually bring them a calamity of annihilation. All the experts and disciples of the Liao clan of the Xian Earth tribe, kill yourselves. Over at the Xian Earth tribe, a pinnacle sovereign realm expert's expression changed drastically as he said, "Just now, our Lord Creation Realm also gave the same order." The words of the expert from the Xian Earth tribe sent shivers down the spines of all the experts and disciples of the Liao clan. Foster father, forget it. Among the Liao clan of the Xian Earth tribe, only Liao Feiyu and the rest have a grudge against me. The rest did not provoke me. Mori Tianxi's eyebrows twitched violently when he saw this. This was the first time he had encountered such an act of annihilating a clan. This caught him off guard and he was not used to it. An expert should not be merciful to his enemies. Wildfire cannot burn away everything, but spring winds will blow again. However, you should decide this matter yourself. I respect your decision. Upon hearing Tianxi's words, Wang Xian looked at him and said, "Foster father, I might need some time to get used to it. Other than Liao Feiyu and the rest, forget about the rest." Tianxi nodded his head, pondered for a moment, and continued speaking to Wang Xian. "All right." Wang Xian nodded his head. "Thank you, Lord Mori Tianxi. Hurry up and thank Lord Mori Tianxi." Upon hearing Tianxi's words, the pinnacle sovereign realm expert from the Xian Earth tribe heaved a sigh of relief. He quickly thanked Tianxi and berated the experts and disciples of the Liao clan. "Thank you, Lord Mori Tianxi, for sparing our lives." The experts and disciples of the Liao clan quickly lowered their heads and expressed their gratitude loudly. Tianxi was a little dazed when he saw this. Just a moment ago, the Liao clan tried to kill him and bullied his experts. Now, they were thanking him for sparing their lives. The surrounding experts and disciples of the other tribes were also shocked and in a daze when they saw this. Who would have thought that the battle between Mori Tianxi and the Liao clan of the Xian Earth tribe would lead to such a drastic change? How could this be the outcome? They looked at the slightly immature youth, and their eyes flickered slightly. If they could get through today's incident safely, this young man would become an existence that could look down on them. And they, too, would worship it. Dragon King of the Dragon Palace, our Lord of the Undead has sent news that the Creation Realm experts of the Sky Origin Realm are starting to use their trump cards. They won't be able to hold off so many experts. At this time, the three Pinnacle Sovereign Realm experts from the Dead tribe quickly spoke up. "Hold them off as much as they can," Wang Xian said to them. "Yes, Lord." The three Pinnacle Sovereign Realm experts answered immediately. "Break through and get the creation treasure of Sky Origin first. Then, kill that guy from the Nine-Source universe." Just as Wang Xian finished his sentence, two figures were flying towards him from the sky above. The Heavenly Gate Duke and another Creation Realm expert from the Void universe had broken through the defense of Jin Bao and the others and instantly teleported over. Rumble, rumble. When they rushed over, two figures also flew over in a strange way from the left. Apart from that, Wang Xian also sensed a cloud of sand attacking from underground. The Divine Origin Creation Realm experts with special abilities could no longer hold themselves back. They attacked Tianxi with special means. "Qilin Bull, do it." Wang Xian squinted his eyes when he sensed this.